Uh. No.
Guess I better add myself to the stage. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. It's a lot going on out here on these streets, and we're going to talk about it. Um, Oops, hold on. Okay. First of all, let's get into well, no, first of all, let me speak to y'all. Let's see who's here first on the moonwalk. We had Obsessed with the Mess, and we had Butterfly 23, the first two people here on the moonwalk. We have Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, Justin's mom, B. Ann, Mai Tai, Shirley's divorce finally, it's too complicated, Ms. Lorraine, Shelley C. A. Let's talk about it all. Southside Chi Town. How are y'all doing this evening? Y'all, I was trying to come on here early. Hey, Dimples Wimples. But I'm doing okay. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I went to that doctor and she pissed me all the way off. So I will be changing. I knew I should have held out for my pulmonologist, and that's what I'm going to do because I thought I was going to get arrested up in there. So, anyway. Let's talk about Sonya and her subpoena, honey. Let's talk about it. Hey, Val, baby. Now I tried to print. I tried to go on the site and download it. I forgot my password. Then they sent me another password to get in. I got in. It was getting late. I couldn't find it. So I said, well, I'm sure everybody has heard about it. And I got some bits and pieces of a screenshot I took off of somebody. So we could go over that if you want. As a matter of fact, I do want to do that. Hey, I'm free to be me. So, first of all, let me ask this question. Who is shocked that she got a subpoena? I want to know, hey, GC, I want to know, is there anybody who is shocked that she has received a subpoena from the state? Now, I'm going to say I wasn't shocked, but that was some good tea. That was some good tea to hear. And a nice socket to you, if I may say so myself. You know, she is the paralegal. She knows all. Southside Chi-Town, you said not at all. GC said Sonya is shocked. Hey, that girl. Justin's mom said I'm not shocked, but I could see it coming. Real good tea, honey. I mean, we needed some crumpets, biscuits, everything to sop up all that tea. That was something, and to know that they served her while she while she was at that courthouse. Ooh. Now that's something I said I wasn't interested in going to the trial, but that's something I would have loved to have been there to see, honey. Them walking up and serving her with the subpoena. Hey, Twyla. Twyla says not at all. She was asking for it. Yes, and since she is, hey, Danielle, since she is a paralegal and attorney, and she has all this lawful knowledge. Why not? Like, yes, turn over. That's Everybody has to turn over their evidence. The defense is privy to see what the prosecution has, and the prosecution has privy to see what the defense has. So, baby, you said you was the defense, and you was working on his behalf, and you was a paralegal, and you can write motions and this, that, and the third. So, hey, why not turn over all this evidence that you said you had collected, and that was going to set him free? Turn it right on over. Hey, coffee is brewing. It's too complicated. Said, do we need to start a GoFundMe account for attorney and bond? Okay, okay. Because now what I want to know, is she going to turn it over? And the thing of it is, she can't lie about it because she has like given up all the tea in text messages and on phone calls. So she can't sit up and lie about what she has and what she doesn't have. They know she's got cell phone records and bank record. She got all the state's evidence is what she has now. So she's got all of that. So I'm wondering, is she, what's she gonna do? What's her decision gonna be? Justin's mom said her mouth finally got something she can't talk her way out of, and she can't talk her way out of a Walmart bag. Danielle said that was me adding that on Justin's mom. Um, Danielle said, I'm glad they served her in the courtroom. All that talk. Yes, yes. Now I ran over there this afternoon to Sylvia's to see, what she had going on and what she had to say. And child, I was so useless. I don't remember. More talk of people being jealous of her and all these opportunities that are coming her way. So, you know, Southside Chi-Town said I went to Sly's page. She said they were in the courtroom, and the clear lady came up and served her. Oh, she did say it. See, I ain't had the patience to listen to her and all her nonsense. Hey, prominent woman. Oh, I would have loved to see. Boy, why couldn't the cameraman zoom in on that? That girl said, I'm happy, coach. Play your position side hen. Yes, BN said, notify Craig Lewis that she needs an attorney. Obsessed with the message. She's going to say she was lying about getting all those things. Um, and you know what? I do think she is lying about half the stuff she said she had. Danielle, you think Bible Lady is next? Now I see, now I'm beginning to wonder about them Google records. Is it related to this case? So I just can't wait for this stuff to unfold. Dimples Wimple said we should start a GoFundMe for them putting us through all this bullshit. Yes, I agree. Prominent woman said, well, looks like the pull up pamper side roaster is gonna need attorney. Hey, D Dub, how are you doing? Jealous of who? Justin's mom. Everybody is jealous of Sylvia. Everybody. It's like Little Richard. Although Little Richard wasn't lying when you know how he said, "Oh, they stole from me. I'm the originator. I'm the ordinator." He wasn't really lying. He was halfway true. But her, mm-mm. But she always sounded like Little Richard. Everybody's jealous of her and everything, but I wanted to hear her take on the hearing. And I just didn't have I was just very short on patience today. Like I said, my doctor took me off this morning, and I just ain't had no patience since. So, hey, Miss Mad About Music, how are you? What you think about her being subpoenaed, Miss Mad About Music? What you think about that? Um, Dimples Wimple said she better get working them jaws for attorney. Miss Veronica, how are you doing? Um, Southside Chi-Town said, I'll sneak in and sneak out once I get the tea to share with y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah, she definitely is going to need attorney. And BN said, I think she lies too. I think she uses IS for info. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, how are you doing? Shirley's divorce finally said that's why she was always looking around at the visit. She knew they were coming for her ass. I know, right? Looking left, looking right, looking all behind her. Now we know what was really going on. Um, Twyla says she's gonna lie about it all. That's sad. Just as mom stood, she said, "Girl, ain't nobody jealous of her frumpy ass." Oh gosh. It's too complicated. Said bigamous victims, put me in, coach. Put me in, put me in. Oh, let me see what else we got here. Twyla said Sylvia wants people to be jealous of her. Newsflash, we actually pity you. You know what? She ain't nobody I even feel sorry for. Hey, Golden Pearl, simply because she asks for what she gets. She's asking for it. So anything she gets, because there was one point I had told her off. I did a video and I told her off, and then I said, I'm gonna leave that lady alone, but she just won't stop. She just won't stop. D Dub said, Lamont is never coming back. Poor little old Lamont. BN says Sonya isn't that focused on this case. She just hates the judicial system and has a vendetta. Yes, she does. Sonya is really sick and can't focus long, but she desperately needs validation and attention. That girl says Sonya can't win. Nasty looks like he got a win and she got a loss. Girl, don't destiny switch with Nesto. And something else. His appearance. He did look kind of frail and frumpy from what I could see. And Sean Hoover still didn't buy a big enough suit. Hey, a lady, how are you doing? You said Bonitail is going to jail. Hey, Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty said no, she ain't going to jail. She going to Africa. Hey, Lovejoy, watching in the bushes. Well, you go right ahead and watch us from the bushes. I am glad that you're here. Dimples Wimple says Sylvia has been looking for real Sherman. What clumpsy clump? She has been looking real Sherman clumpish lately. You know what? It looks like she got a haircut from what I saw today. Miss Man About Music said, "Girl, my mouth was open for about 5 minutes after I saw the news." I know. I was like, yes, yes, finally, finally. She is getting her just desserts as far as I'm concerned. Now, let me look at this thing. Let me get out my glasses and look at this thing because I'm curious. I think I remember. Okay, she needs to turn the stuff over or appear, one or the other. So now I'm wondering which will she do? Will she turn the items over or will she choose to appear to further look stupid? Let me see. What does that say? Where is that screenshot I took? Um, where did I take that screen? I don't even know where I took that. Okay, so they want this is what they want. I know y'all heard this, but I just want to read it again just for fun because it cracks me up every time. Um, the following the following are hereby subpoenaed: all written and electronic communications and documents of any kind in hard copy or digital form received from or on behalf of Ernest Williams, aka Ernest Lavelt Williams, aka Nesto, by Sonya Durham between July 7th, 2022 and January 14th, 2025. Herein fell not under the penalty of law and by authority of the Honorable Judge Charles M. Eaton Jr., presiding Judge Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia, this 18th of December 2024. This has been issued on behalf of Fulton County. I mean, Mr. Will Wooten is up on there. I think Fonnie Willis' signature was on there. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna swear to it, but yes, I was just my mouth was open. Then I was tickled pink. Hey, how are you doing, Superfly and Stacy? That first twin. Stacy, that first twin said Sonya not sick. She be high. Justin's mom said, Bible lady cracks me up. She called Sylvia. What? Bible lady cracks me up. She called Sylvia our belly. Oh, our Bible. Oh. Oh, Golden Pearl said, I know Dre is disappointed. Yeah, I wonder if he's still watching the mess. Hey, Dre. BN said, I'd love to hear Dre and Dion now. Me too. Dion told him to stop talking on the phone. They ain't listen. And he got Coach doing all this stuff. And now Coach is turning over her evidence that was supposed to allegedly exonerate him. All this victim and witness tampering. This fool don't know. She claims to be a paralegal, but she don't know. She tells him he can't contact the victim, but she's trying to contact the victim or get somebody else to do it. These people, they put their own selves in this situation. I swear they do. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone. How are you doing? Um, the news is A, call me on Keisha's phone. Sonya has been subpoenaed. And all the phone calls that you've heard this thus far, where she's talking about she got this evidence and that evidence, and she's done this and she's done that, she's got to turn all that over to the prosecution. And if she don't, she going to jail and have to pay, what is it, $300? Y'all, when I first saw that, I was so excited about the news. I thought it said $300,000. I was like, oh, that's excessive. But I was wrong. Dimples Wimple says Sean was one fart from that suit disintegrating. That's what I wanted to say. I was like, let me see. I want to see him stand up. I want to see him stand up. And he stood up. I was like, poor Sean. It's just, you know how the Incredible Hulk, when he's turning and his arms go up. I mean, down by the sides, and he started busting out of his clothes. I was waiting for that to happen any minute with Sean. Southside Chi-Town said she showed us her hair. She slicked it back down. It grows fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked better, I will say that, than what it's been looking. Stacy, that first twin said Nesto's haircut looked really nice. We know Dion didn't cut it. Look, they Wisdom's daughter said, Sonya, when she left the courthouse, she was kind of running across the street. Well, now we know why she was running. Prominent woman said, no, she ain't got no haircut. Just put some water and Crisco to slick it down at Legacy. Oh gosh, y'all are crazy. B. Ann said, intense view of the hearing. My stress has now decreased. And Golden Pearl says Sonya has to sleep with her lawyer friends for free advice. Yeah, she better get a lawyer. She better get a lawyer with all she has done. A lady said, "What happens if she leaves some things out?" That's all. That's a tall ask. I was thinking that same thing, and I think because it says all, that is underlined. What they're requesting is underlined, so that's telling me they mean business. And and I think they have some kind of clue of what she has. Like I said, these phone calls and all their communications and all of that, I'm sure they know what she has and what she doesn't have. And I would think if she doesn't turn it all over, she would be held in contempt. That's what I would think. So, she better get it together. Hey, let's talk about it all says, yes, it would have been great. Um, it's complicated. Said it would be crazy if IS and Sonya may turn against each other. I can see Sonya fighting to the end, but I can see Sylvia being a save yourself type of person. Stacy, that first twin said the folks said, you want a piece of me? You got it. Give me that phone. Oh, GC said all the documents. Yes, Fonny's name is on the document. Okay, okay. Hey, Ray Della Lewis. Hey, D Dub said Dion also admitted that he found the video for him. Yeah, that video, and from what I understand, showed absolutely nothing, and it did not make Nesto look good. Fonny's name is on everything. Wooten ain't playing with them. No, he is not. Uh, Stacy, that first twin says, Sonya, if you're in the bushes, I wouldn't turn over nothing. Tell them it's civil. Hey, let's say, hey, call me on Keisha's phone. Said, wait, no, a big misunderstanding. It's civil. Well, I I guess they ain't gonna put in that paperwork. Um, 300, you think $300 is weak? That's just a weird amount, okay? If you don't turn it all over, not only we gonna hold you, put you in jail, but $300. I wonder, will she try to get a lawyer? I wonder if she will try to get a lawyer, to keep from turning over everything. Hey, Rossi. Um, hey, Muffin 218. Superfly said, I can see her going to court on that scooter with a briefcase. Oh gosh. Um, let's see. Do I have everybody's comments? Um, yeah. s- Uh, Justin's mom said Sonya was cussing all of us out today. Yeah, I wonder whose comment section she gonna jump in now. Um, she had on silverbacks pants, muffin 218. I don't know whose clothes she had on, but they were much too big and they were wrinkled. It looked like what do the people say? Uh Rolled up wet and let out dry. Whatever that saying is, that's what she looked like. A wrinkled mess. That girl said $300 or jail time. She can't go to jail. She'd have to take care of her man. I thought it was $300 and jail time. I could have misheard because I was like, ooh, I was just like a kid in a candy store. Hey, let's talk about it all. You're right. It is time to pay the piper. They said they commanded her. I was like, command. I know, right? Justin's mom, command. They are not. Will Wooten said, you want to mess with me? Me? You want to mess with me? Okay. All right. You gonna get it. You are going to get it. Uh, lady says she's going to be making a Kinko's run during the Christmas break. Is Kinko still? Is there still Kinko's around? She will definitely be going if there is one. Justin's mom said someone said Sylvia was the op because she left Sonya at the courthouse. Silverback was like, "Hey, Sonya Derm subpoena. We really like you, Sonya Derm subpoena." It's complicated. Sonya, Big Jeff will not be helping you with Young Thug's money. I wonder, did they see? Now I'm wondering, have they seen all of the interviews that she's done? Because she's been here, there, everywhere. Trying to ring the bell of truth for that man, for her man. So I wonder, did they see that? That girl said this hen is losing money like she did Shirley's money. Superfly said first civil RICO case in history, baby. D Dub said that's a third of her monthly income. And Muffin said that's probably on her phone the whole time in court, deleting everything. Yes, because what could she that court, how long was that hearing? That hearing was a couple of hours. What could she have been doing? Now we do know part of the time her head was down, she was asleep. But what could she have been doing on that phone all of that time? I was like, well, was she texting a lawyer friend? What well, she was served afterwards, I think. Wasn't she? Somebody tell me, was it afterwards or before? Because she was served and I don't know. I don't know what she could have been doing in that phone. I really don't. Um she doesn't have, and see, the thing of it is she can't get a public defender unless she's arrested. So it's not like she can go and get a public defender to help her out on this situation. Um Prominent woman says, can y'all imagine side rooster didn't comply and end up on at Rice Street? Po tank. Ain't gonna last. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. Peppermint Patty said she'll probably tell them she has nothing to give them. And I think they'll know that's a lie. They know she got something. They would not have sent that mess out to her if they would not have, excuse me, they would not have served her, honey, if they didn't think she had anything. So what I can say to you, Sonya, is it's kind of big. It's going all over YouTube. I can tell you that right now. Yes. Um, Miss Mad About Music said, yes, she missed the iron. I don't know what was going on. Ray Del Lewis says she better get a lawyer for real. I don't think she could pay for one. And we're going to get into why I think that tonight. Um, it, it was a civil command, a lady. B. Ann said, yes, $300 plus jail time. Shelley C. said, even with an attorney, does she have a choice whether to turn in the documents? No, I don't think so. It did not sound optional. It did not sound optional at all. And I do believe if she doesn't turn it all over, her butt will go to jail. So A, let's talk about it all. Said it was ordered she will be in contempt of court and fined $300. Okay. It's complicated said is civil. You get me? Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, Miss Mad About Music said Kinko's not sure if they are still around, but I sure told my son I had to go there the other day. Meant FedEx. Hey, and I think you can do copies and stuff there at FedEx. A lady says she better find something to bounce, bounce, bounce on. Stacy, that first one you said Sylvia kicked it in high gear getting out of there. Justin's mom, yes, she wrote a check that her ass is not going to be able to cover. No, indeed. Um, that girl says Sonya looks like she fell asleep in 1990s thrift store with that outfit on. I don't know what that was all about. I really don't. Um, G- GC says she's losing money like she's losing her edges. Okay, Southside said they served her at 9 before court. Okay, so that's what she was on. Child, I hope she wasn't doing. I guess she know. You can even do a factory reset, and I think that they could still get that stuff off of your phone. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said gonna try to get someone she knows. And Miss Mad About Music says she better call Krell and offer that cat meow. Okay. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says Sylvia said she was served before for court. Hey Mimi, how are you doing? Um, all right, let's get into I want to finish hey, allegedly in Harmon. We just been chit-chatting. We have just been chit-chatting about all of the things goings on. So standing outside talking. You okay, Stacy, that first twin said you and Byron were standing outside talking. I was trying to get that pit. Oh man, I think I would have paid for that. I really would have. That $300 in how many days? 20? Yeah, 20 days. And I don't think that's enough. I thought when you didn't comply with a subpoena, they put you in jail, and I thought like you stayed there until you decided to comply. That's how I thought it was. Hey, Soul Power. Uh let me see. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, was Sonya was out Fulton County Court hanging out. She was served with the subpoena. It's going around YouTube and it's kind of big. Yep, it's kind of big. My tie said, unfortunately, stripper baby needs ponytail to be free. I don't know. Stripper pony gonna have to find another babysitter because she gonna have a lot going on. Did I say hey soul power? Hey soul power. And Soul Power says Sonia's wrinkled raggedy jacket says she can't afford attorney. Hey Nola Brown, how are you doing? And Pen Pal 50, how are you doing? All right, we are going to get into this phone call that I want to finish up this phone call on y'all before I came on here. Hey, Leo lady, before I came on here, I was like, oh, shoot, which call is which? So I got that straight. We're going to hear some more about his court cases. And you know what? It's really interesting that I picked these calls to play And then we find out she has a subpoena. So Stacy, that first twin said I rode the elevator with Nesto's attorney that morning, Hoover, and a white guy with a boot on his foot. Wonder who that was. Hmm. Okay, so let's get into this call. I have this other call. I have a call, and then I have something from if it doesn't get too late, I have something very interesting from Bank's channel as well that I came across. Let me go here. Now, I wish I had played this call yesterday because we're kind of out of order because yesterday we looked at the 26th of July and this is the the 25th. So we did it out of order, but that is okay.
Go the other way.
Ooh, stop. The meaning is going to be the same. So that is okay that that happened. So now we're on the 25th of July. And let me go back.
In this jail call from July 25th, 2023, Nesto and Sonya talk about all of his charges, Erica King, and the lease. Take a listen.
How are you today?
Now, also, y'all tell me if I'm not tripping because, like I said, I had to get it straight. I had to get it straight, and I think I got it straight. But if I'm tripping, and we did do this one yesterday, y'all let me know.
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, you busy?
I'm never too busy for you. What's going on, darling?
What you doing?
I'm sitting here watching TV.
TV.
I'm on
Okay.
the couch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, home?
I'm at home.
Oh, okay. You got something right with?
I can get something the right way.
Wait a minute.
Very
Okay.
important.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
very
y'all.
important. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Where are my glasses? Need those. Go ahead. What am I writing down?
All right,
Oh,
so
what I do?
that warrant, um, the WEW, the warrant was talking about, because I don't want to talk too much. I want you to look at.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was Joey. Okay. You said you think you heard this one. I thought we did too, but when I look, because I had to look. Um, I had to look, and when I looked, it said that we played the 26th. Let me look again. That's why I wanted to play. I was like, I might have to ask them because I don't know. I'm all confused. Let me look. Let me look. Let me make sure. I'm sorry, y'all. This okay. We did the 26th yesterday. Um, and we did. Yep, that was the 26th, and then we did 2024. Um, that girl, you said you heard. You think this is what? Yeah, these calls run together. I just looked. Yesterday we played the 25th. I mean the 26th, and this is the 25th. But the thing of it is it's always the same mess. So we'll listen some more and just to make sure. Yeah, I played the 26th. This is the 25th. All right. Okay. And I even went back to what I played the day before just to make sure the day before that just to make sure that I hadn't played it and I hadn't. So okay. Yeah, it's just the conversations are always the same. Ex complicated says she sounds like she's tired of him. No, she's just plain old tired. Uh Leo Lady said this was a good day. Our prediction of Sonya uh, she said, our prediction of Sonya, the coach, getting called out by the DA and her best friend, Fonnie Willis' name is on her documents. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, here we go. Like, so basically, what we know, this calls from the 25th. Yesterday's was from the 26th. And what we know is this is just the same bullshit, different day. That's all.
The warrant, the one saying that, first of all, let me get it straight. It's supposed to be.
You can talk about the case as long as you're not talking about your defense.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This
You
we
can
did.
talk about what they're accusing you of. You just can't talk about your end of it. But you can talk about what's out there. Go ahead.
Okay. James. Okay. So that guy right there, I need to find that guy because he's a witness for me. All right. When you go to the warrant talking about when they arrest me and all that, first arrest me, all that, go to number 4. It's going to shock
Which warrant is this, though? Because you have a lot of them.
This is 4. This is the, what the fuck is I'm talking about? This is the one,
You don't know.
fraud. Fraud.
Credit card?
No, this is one with me and Hughley on.
1,000? Who?
Hughley.
Huh?
King. Eric King.
Okay, the conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy. Yeah, I'm trying to. I just ate that nasty.
Now it would have been nice if I had got this in the right order. But like I said, same bullshit, different day. That's all.
That's him.
The conspiracy charge.
So you go to that first one, go down to number 4 and read that. It's gonna click to you. You're gonna be like, damn. All right. That's gonna show who I was with that day, and that's gonna you're gonna make sense to you.
It's always going to make sense. It's always going to click. Once you see this, it's going to make sense. It's going to all click. Always. That's what he always says. Justin's mom said, talk about egg in your face. Yes.
For the new charges I just got. Kind of make sense.
Okay.
All right.
Well, like I said, all your new charges. I talked to your brother today, and when I told him, about the girl who was supposed to be the victim, he was like, "Who? What? That girl's psycho. She crazy. She lives in cars." I was like,
I don't care if she lives in cars, in a furniture store, in an ambulance, or on the moon. That has nothing to do with her being victimized. And I don't care if she's crazy. I don't care if she suffers from depression, schizophrenia, bipolarism. I don't care. That has nothing to do with her being a victim.
So he was like, "Yeah, she homeless. She be living in cars. She ain't wrapped too tight. Her mind fucked up." And I was like, "Well, I told my brother to stay away from that girl. She crazy."
Oh, wait, coffee is brewing. Did you just get here? I don't know if I said hi. Hey, coffee is brewing, and I think I said hi to Mimi. I'm sorry, y'all.
And I was like, "Yeah, people be trying to help everybody. Can't help everybody. Sometimes you just gotta go the other way."
Okay. All right.
Because they'll burn you.
Okay. So he didn't get the information you wanted, though, did he?
He waiting for 4 weeks, and he ain't got it. So he reached out to her. He talked to him an hour ago. He trying to he said 6:00 he's gonna call her back and try to get the number from her. I leave it finding everybody you think of that might have the numbers.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep on thinking. It's gonna come over to me in a minute. Okay. I need to find that guy. That's my witness. He on witness that I did not live there. All right. Then there should be another warrant that they gave me for.
Okay, so
This is what I don't understand. Isn't that what Joey Doug or whatever his name is? That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get witnesses and stuff. Why does he always tell her this stuff? That's why she is in trouble now. Justin's mom says these calls hit different now that we know she is in trouble, and they sure do. Soul Power said Fani said everybody can get it, especially Sonya. Fani, everybody can get it, especially Sonya Willis. Yeah, that's gonna be her new name. That's her new name.
I saw yesterday the other case where they got Shirley, you, and that Black Heritage Radio eviction on that property. They put Shirley on there too.
But it didn't make sense because we never had a lease on it.
You never lived there.
Right. There you go.
You never lived there. You never had a lease.
Yeah.
So even if you leased it and had it as a secondary home, it wasn't even the case either. So it's so weird to me that your name and her name, and then I couldn't find no Black Heritage under Florida or under Georgia business. So I don't even know if that's a real fucking business.
Okay. And on top of that is
So I hope after she sat there yesterday and listened to Will Wooten, I hope it's become clear to her what black what is it, Black Heritage Radio is. I hope it is clear to her now what it is and why she couldn't find it. You can't find it because it's not real. It's complicated, says Sonya. You can talk about your case too. Yes, we love to hear it. And Soul Power said Nesto sounds like he's laid up in the hospital bed. He nervous. He is nervous. He knows that it's all coming down. Nesto Shekel Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya has already said he was having a relationship with the young girl in his defense. Yeah, a lady, the nerve. A lady said Nesto lives in cars. That was his last address. Yes, and then he got the nerve to be talking about somebody. Hey, let's talk about it all. You said you definitely heard this one. Nope, this I checked. I checked. I got my facts together. This is not what we heard yesterday. It's just on the same. This is the day. Okay, yesterday was the 26th and this is the 25th. So this is what we heard yesterday was a continuation of this that we're hearing right now. I just wish I had played it in order.
They fucked up. That's what they did. They said that on the 9th, they said that the police came, had a warrant for 980, 980, 990.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
Mm-hmm.
shared the name on it too. They had my name.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all lived in that fucking house. Both of us
Mm-hmm.
lived next to each other. We never lived there. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I got the number of the realtor company who did the eviction. So I'm gonna call them. I got the number last night. I'm gonna call them because I didn't get in until just now, and get a copy of the lease and the payment because I know you didn't live there. I know you didn't sign a lease. I'm trying to figure out who did that.
Okay.
Who did they speak to? It had to be the Erica girl. Because did she live next door?
Next door, yeah. The next
So
door.
I don't know why she was trying to, or what she did. But then she can't be trusted. But look, she can't be trusted because she's a scheming ass type. Like if you see her record, she did that shit. That's what it looks like. She did that shit.
I got it. Okay,
So I don't know if she tried to act like she was a representative because she sat there and said she worked for you for 5 years, and I'm like,
but she didn't though.
She didn't work for him for 5 years. She just was around back and forth over a 5-year period.
Okay.
But not in.
She slept with this man what, twice or three times. She hasn't she didn't even live in the same state as him. How can she just so firmly say that she did not work for him? I guess because she believes she knows his character and she believes him. But I don't understand how she can just so firmly say, "Oh no, you didn't live there, and she lives next door, and she did that shit, and all this kind of stuff." I don't see how she could say that. Soul Power said, "Sonya, keep Shirley's name out your mofo mouth," and I agree, because I bet you Shirley ain't get subpoenaed to turn over any documents. Stacy, that first twin, said, "What's weird is you're getting a subpoena, Sonya." That is what's weird. BN said he always pulled women into his crimes by playing a damsel in distress, a man-child victim. I believe he's better at working with women because his motive is always manipulative. I think that is too. Like you see how he bows down to men, like Dre and stuff like that. A lady says his victims were under his power, just like Sonya, just doing whatever he says. This is nuts. And the problem is she won't see things for what they really are. Leo lady said, you can only talk about what you know. She talks, but she don't know nothing. And she's obsessed with the mess. Said, okay, turn that in. Stacy, that first twin, said he knows he did that. Obsessed with the mess. Said Nesto knows if it looks like Erica did that shit, then it looks like he did that shit. And a lady says Sonya worked for Nesto for 2 years so far. Okay. Yeah, she sure did for free. No, she worked for him and she's paying him. Hey, Antonio Ridley. Oh, thank you so much. That girl says, Sonya, when you finish all your fathering up information, send it down to the DA's office as ordered. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And if you would like to become a member of this channel, I have the link pinned up at the top. Soul Power said, mind your business, Sonya. That's why your summons now. That raggedy, reckless mouth. Mm-hmm.
That capacity as an employee. She got to show paycheck stubs, and if that's the case,
All right, so remember that,
Hey,
that
really?
number 4 and that date right there.
you said, what's the date?
I don't want to say it on the phone. You just read it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about what was the date?
February.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You catching on there?
No, because I don't have it in front of me. But I will when I see it, because I'll read it and it'll
That's
click
the
when I
same
see
day
it.
you got out. That's the same day you get out the hospital.
Oh, okay.
All these days gonna click to you in a minute.
Oh, I remember
Okay.
this
All
call.
right.
Mm-hmm.
To make it sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, I was supposed to have a warrant. They had put another warrant on me saying that me and Shirley used me and Erica used Sheridan's name to put Elisa her name at their property. They put a warrant on my ass for that.
I'm sorry. Did he say him and Shirley? Or did he? Let me go back. I was sipping on my hot cocoa, which I am drinking out of my native tribe urban media mug. So let me go back a smidge because I want to hear what he said.
I was supposed to have a warrant. They had put another warrant on me saying that me and Shirley used me and Erica used
Okay.
Sheridan's name to put Elisa her name at their property. They put a warrant on my ass for that.
What?
Yeah.
When did you see that?
They supposed to have this another warrant out there. No, they been there back in 9/22. They took me straight down there. I never saw that warrant. I never saw that warrant. The lady that, when you first get locked up. And,
They said that you put a lease in Sheraton's name?
yes. Yeah. So it's supposed to be a warrant out there for that. They not locked me up, but they accused me of that too. And they gave me a bond for, that's when I hired BC, and they gave me a $25,000 bond at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see that. I don't see that.
No, it's something separate.
And what?
Apparently it's something separate, but I can look that up.
Yeah, I don't see that, but I know it's up under. I wrote it down here. And they said they dismissed some shit
Mm-hmm.
when I went to court on the 26th. The felony, conspiracy of felony. So they're supposed to dismiss 2. That don't make.
It don't make sense as many charges they gave you for sitting in court next to her and everything they said she did, but it's weird how they did so many different warrants for the same situation. On top, well, that's beside the point that, they shouldn't have charged this period, but still how they repeated the same scenario for that many, like for those 7 charges. And it's like a lot of them are just repetitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, once I get that, I got an interview tomorrow. Once I get I got an interview and I got to send this stuff off for my Social Security. So, because I got until Friday to do that, or they're going to throw my shit out. And I can't let them do that.
By the way, we've heard her discuss all of the things that she's been doing. We heard her talk about all of the jobs that she's been working, and probably when she did work, it was always under the table. So, Social Security, I hope you're listening. And, the prosecution can turn whatever they want over to, the Social Security office if they so choose. They can make life really hard for her. So, a lady said at BN, his warrants are making his head hurt. Yes, Muffin 218. He said repetitive. Nola Brown says, Sonya, you have talked yourself into a mess. She sure has. And Pen Pal 50 said Sheridan's name was spelled wrong. Did you hear that yesterday, Sonya? Yeah, because now, if Shirley had something to do with it, the name would absolutely uh, be spelled right. Hey, Capra Unicorn filling my nose. Hey, how are you doing? And welcome. Miss Mad About Music says that's what happens when you have multiple warrants. Yeah, that's what happens when you break the law multiple times. Come on, people.
So I got to send them all these documents for my Social Security, and then I'm gonna call tomorrow though with the real estate people and find out and get a copy of that lease. And I'll try to see if I can talk to the guy, the tenant, the landlord, and see who he talked to, because I think what Erica did was pose as a representative.
I also, something I've been wondering about, and I've thought about this before, and I want to know your opinion. Can she just call a realtor asking about an application and an eviction and all this stuff for somebody else? Because at this time, I don't think she had the power of attorney. But even if she did, I mean, can you do that? And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says literally under the table working, um, that mouth, at least it gets wet. Miss Mad About Music said, damn head be spinning. Oh, wow.
And try to, and I don't know if he sent it through, because sometimes they send leases through emails. I don't know if that bitch concocted an email and tried to say she sent it to that it's going to you and signed it. Like, you can do all of that shit without even seeing a person. So, but that email will have an IP address to it.
Right.
And again, it will go back to, whoever did that shit, which I'm.
GC, you said he sounded like he might have been hit. What y'all call him, kidney punch kid, Ken?
really thinking, looking at her cases, that's her and she did that shit.
Yeah, I know she did.
She had to. Ain't nobody else around you like that.
No.
Oh,
it was
goodness
her.
gracious.
And it didn't make no sense. It wouldn't have made no sense for you to lease that when y'all lived somewhere else.
Thank you.
Who can afford all of that? And he said it was empty, exactly, because I didn't live there.
Thank you.
So I don't know why she leased it in the first place. You had a whole house in Alpharetta. So I talked to my PI today, my private investigator. I mean, we spoke for like an hour this morning about.
Sonya. Excuse me, Sonya. Sonya Waller Durham Jackson the third. They hear you. So you said you had a private PI. They're gonna want that info too, okay?
It's okay. He said, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. So basically, he said, Metro PC, you can get the records, because your son was saying you can't get them records. He said you can get those records.
I got listen, man. They sent me that day, but the lawyer gave me my discovery page of this indicted case. I have all the texts and everything that I was texting, and the guy texted me. So don't listen out that shit. And that was 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So don't listen out that. That's a lie, because I got that.
Right.
I don't have discovery because I ain't been indicted on these other cases.
No, that's just your muscle lazy son and don't want to do it. Your brother said he will help. Yeah. He said that. I texted him and I asked him. I said, "Help me save this man's life." I put it like that, and that's what he was like. I'm gonna help you. Then he called me. What you need me to do? I was like, I'm not asking you for no money now, so you should be able to do what I need you to do. Because you're running around doing all of this shit for these bitches. You should be able to do something for him. But I just put him on the phone. I could just give him phone numbers. That's all I need, are all the phone numbers. And if he know anybody that know her, but he could be a character witness because he knows her and he knows she's loony too. But apparently we need to get a hold of her. Well, you know her daddy name?
I don't have it on me. It's in my phone. That's the problem.
Cool.
But listen, you ain't got to do that.
Okay, here we go. This is my problem with this. You like that whisper, Stacy, that first twin. Here's my problem. Okay, you know this girl. This is the same man who allegedly gave him $100,000 to get the girl's career, whatever it was for. Okay, you don't know this man's name? Because guess what? I know the names of people who gave me $20. I'm definitely going to know the names of someone who gave me $100,000. But he needs his phone to get the man's name because he doesn't know it. But he says he's known the man for years. He's known the grandmother. He knows the whole family. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, Sonya, why don't your PI tell you not to come to Fulton County Courthouse yesterday to avoid being served? Nola Brown said Dion say he don't know them folks. And I don't understand why he thinks this is what attorneys and everything gets this is what they get paid for. Everybody don't need to be getting involved in this case. You start getting involved in this case, and the next thing you know, you're involved, such as you are right now. Sonya. Mimi is just amen and all through the chat. um, Danielle says Sonya has gotten herself caught up in this mess. She asked for it. She asked for it. So now she's got it.
You gotta do is get the birth certificate. That's it. He don't tell you everything. These are street people. They change their numbers every 20 minutes. They them kind of folks.
I'll have Juno run her and just get all her information, because when you run her, it'll her daddy, her sisters, her brothers, everything will come up on her.
Yeah.
Because I haven't run Erica.
But I know where that day where I was at. I was with her the whole day. So I'm talking about the person that.
Can you say whisper? Can you say witness tampering, Sonya? Because this sounds like witness tampering. You are talking to a criminal about his victim. You are talking about running the victim's name and the entire family and getting all of this information, Sonya. That is witness tampering. He cannot talk to or have anything to do with those witnesses directly or indirectly. You say you're helping him. You're making sure he has everything he needs for his case. That means you're working for him and you can't harass the witness. Witness tampering.
Over here on your warrant right here.
Hey, Jay Vickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says it's fucking right here.
You was your girlfriend?
Yeah.
You was your girlfriend?
Yeah, I was my girlfriend.
Thank you.
Mimi said, this is true. This is definitely true. Yes. Hey, Will Wooten. How you doing, sir? Leo Lady says the DA's office was jolly on the spot with the subpoena. Her ex-husband searched for her for years to serve her right now. Wow. Why folks always looking for her to give her subpoenas?
You was with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. You was with your ex-girlfriend.
There you go.
Right.
So, so basically, I was saying, I'm going back to this other warrant that has got shared is on there. That's the only reason you can say protocol for me not to talk to her, because they said that me and Shirley, me and Erica.
You and Erica.
Yeah.
Use her name for something.
Yes, and I don't see that warrant nowhere. And they charged me.
Erica remind me of my father's secretary, Carol. That bitch used to just do some shit with people's names. Okay. Man, she was no joke.
So you didn't get that warrant. You didn't see that warrant. But that warrant,
I ain't see nothing with Sheridan on it yet, other than as a victim. But that's to say, because when they got all those victims, they trying to say it's some cases involved with them in there somewhere, but not on what I read. But
yeah, but I went to court on 9-something for that case.
Mm-hmm.
They took me down there and they booked me on the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Took me out
That's
the
why.
Yeah.
Okay. But that again is they're gonna have to really look.
Sonya Durham's subpoena said, that's probably why I exist. You have been calling people, texting people, harassing victims, and tampering with evidence and obstructing justice. Just come on down as I have instructed you with the info. Bring it all. Bring everything from what you got, what the detective looked up, all of the things. Bring it all. A lady says, at Stacy, that first twin, I wonder if any of the victims have told the state they've been contacted by Sonya. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That is a good question.
Look at fucking Erica's ass. Yeah, I wonder what she. Well, you know she probably lying because all the shit she ain't gonna own it. That bitch gonna be like, fuck it, we gonna fall out because she knew she had no business putting that house in your name.
She knows she fucked me, and I didn't know nothing about it. So I can't really dwell on right now. I gotta worry about that big shit. I got the answer to the big shit. Where I was at on that second charge.
So Juno was telling me about the pornography. He was saying, and I know they deliberately omitted the device, which is, I told the attorney, we need to get the device from the police, what device they found it on, and the download or the day that it was downloaded. And then we need to see what they're talking about. Because what Juno was telling me was, and I said the same thing, when they do those fights, they're specific. They have, children, but he said a lot of those videos aren't real children. They're adults. And they'll say teen such and such, because he had a couple of issues with that, clients, that had those issues before. And he was saying that it'll say teen or it'll say that it's minors, but they're actually adults. Posing as minors because the person who actually did it don't want to get caught up in, going to jail. So they advertise it as teenagers when it's actually adults in the video. So basically, we more than anything need to find out because you're at a loss as to, he said when you get it from a pawn shop, they delete it.
Here she go. I'm trying to. Okay. My Ty said, do you think they will let Mammy Fresh and Ponytail be cellmates? Maybe so. And then she could sit up and read her the Bible all day. Justin's mom said, wait until Sonya sees Erica sitting up in a courtroom. And I can't wait for that. And allegedly in Harmon said, I wonder, did Sonya call Erica Kang? Boy, would that be something. And then I would, if that happened, if I was Erica Kang, I would pick up Will Wooten. Guess what? Guess what had happened to me today? Jay Vickers says, see, she consulting with her ex-boss, talking and running her mouth. That's exactly what she's doing. That girl said this hen knows she talks too much, way too much, way too much. Allegedly in Harmon, Juno is the her personal private investigator that she has. I'm thinking it's probably just some kind of friend that maybe did her a favor or two. Rossi says she sounds so silly. She does. Pen Pal said, what, Sonya, you sound stupid. So the consensus is Sonya sounds stupid. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, Erica and Shirley, please, y'all get even with this hoe for calling y'all out y'all's name. Please do. Southside Chi-Town says, Sonya, you the only kid-sized adult out here. And Nola Brown said, who is he? Tell Wooten. Yeah, don't tell Juno, tell Wooten. Soul Power said, here this heifer go. Yes. Now, y'all know it was some kind of debate. Remember this? Who remembers this? Where we had heard something she was talking about with a call she had with Creel Lewis. And she made a comment, and it sounded to me like she called Shirley pretending like she was from Creel Lewis's office. Does anybody remember something like that? Golden Pearl said Nesto's case is growing. It could take all of 2025. Let's get back into it.
But they don't take it off the hard drive. So when you picked up the computer thinking it was erased of whoever had it before you, everything still lives on that hard drive.
Sonya, are you home? Are you listening? Sonya, guess what? It wasn't on the computer. It was on a phone. A phone, Sonya. a phone. So now, what's your excuse?
And what police do when they get it, they'll investigate the hard drive, and that's what you won't see it. But a forensic scientist who knows how to go in those computers, not a scientist, but a forensic IT person will go in there and pull everything off the hard drive. So you could have unknowingly had some shit on that computer that you knew nothing about because person before you or the pawn shop could have deleted it, or they most likely delete the stuff so that you're thinking you're getting a clean computer when you're not. You got to buy computers brand fucking new. You got to buy phones brand new because of what the person before you may have had put on there. So, or either somebody that one of your little workers did it. It's one of the two. But we won't know any of that until we get the actual date of, the download. And then two, to go and have our own people invest.
My Ty says, when y'all call her stupid, I always think of Martin when they would say, Cole, you stupid. Well, I'm going to do it for you. Sonya, you stupid. You real stupid.
Investigate the video because, like they said, it was 34 total, but only 4 could be clearly seen. And it seems like it's not an exact, but it just seems like that they're minors. They still couldn't say for a certainty. They're just saying it seems, which is fucked up to throw my bond at $800,000 on a scene. It seems like it's a kid, but it's not a certainty. So it's stupid. Because again, remember, they charted me, and I'm in my 50s, and they thought I was under 18. So that's crazy. So,
okay. So don't forget that date I told you to look at on that warrant.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
And it's going to make sense to you. Yeah.
Okay. I already know it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I know, but
it's bullshit. And the only thing any of this is if somebody wants their money back, them chicks she was, playing around with or whatever, it's civil. It's civil. Those are all civil cases. And they know it. But they try to finesse it and make it into that because it's a fine line. Like, how Trump be doing everything and it be a fine line between him breaking the law and not breaking the law. It's the same thing. It's a fine line, but it's all the way civil. It's just a fine line.
It's a fine line.
Because there was a personal relationship and a back and forth with you guys with money, which most relationships have, and then it's over, and the person don't want to pay it.
Sonya, Leo's lady, she said, Sonya, you stupid and don't change because we're loving it. We are loving your stupidity. Southside Chi-Town said he likes the F what you talking about. Don't forget. Stacy, that first one said they were looking at your face, not your private parts. Linda Gibbs said, I wonder what Dre is thinking about everything that came out. How you doing, Linda Gibbs? My Ty said, you're under 18. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the folks will see her and think she is under because she gets carded all the time. Jay Vickers said, and you were served civilly. You sure were. Nola Brown said Nesto knew that mess was on his phone, but was lying about a computer. And yeah, that somebody just mentioned a little bit ago was that the phone he was trying to get out of the truck. Allegedly, in Harmon said she was carded. What face pink drinking tea? Just me said why the song is this the end by New Edition playing in my head when I heard Sonya got subpoenaed. Rossi said, I am beginning to wonder if this is Shirley's revenge. She found out he was a bigamist and a male gigolo. Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame said, oh, she's talking to just me. Linda Gibbs, just a gigolo. Now that song's going in my head. A lady said he has that been confirmed that the CP was on a phone. That's what I got out of the hearing. that went on yesterday, that it was on the gold phone. Just me says Sonya's about to lose her Section 8 voucher because of Nesto. Hey, Shay B. She says, see how y'all do. Y'all ain't even try to call me. Oh, Shay B, you know I'm always here at night. You know I'm always here at night.
You know, she don't want to pay that bill. And what hurts her is her case, which is common sense. The charge happened in December. Now it's August of the next year. You want to say it's fraudulent. That's 8 months. If it was fraudulent, you should have asked for the money if you was cool with the person and gave them that 30 days. And then after that 30 days, that's when you should have just made the claim right then and there. But why would you wait 8 months? She knew she didn't want to pay that bill. So the only way that the credit card company will let her get off of that is if she go make a police report, and that's what she.
Ray Del Lewis, I was looking for that phone call. Ray Del Lewis said, Sonya, did you see that Nesto lied to you about how he was treated when he was arrested? I was looking for that call, and I'm still going to be looking for it because I want to find that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said the feds can pick up charges for the fake money. Yeah, so he's not off he's in a world of trouble, but what was he going to do with that money? Why did he have it? Twyla says, I really think Sonya will pay the $300 and the 20 days in jail. She can't let Nesto down. Plus, she loves blaming people and playing the victim. But you know what? Even if that's so, she pays the 300 and she pays that 300 and she goes to jail. Would there be more penalties for her? GC said there is no fine line about the subpoena you received. Not one single fine line. Mimi says, how does she always know the full story when she wasn't even there? No, she wasn't there, but she knows everything, and that is what's going to get her in trouble, really. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, well, Sonya, the question now is, do you want to pay the $300 bill? Linda Gibbs says, Dion, don't call your daddy no more. I wouldn't have called Dion. I wouldn't call him after, he told him off. That would have been my last words to him. Golden Pearl says, remember Sonya told Nesto that Lamont sent her inappropriate picture? Yeah, I went over that. That was in a jail visit when she did that. And it's really interesting because I'm wondering, did she say that to like plant that story? Or is this going to show that there's some connection with naughty pictures between Nesto and Lamont? Every time she opens her mouth, somebody gets in trouble. Stacy, that first twin, said he was going to buy his RV outright. Yeah, that's what he said. Whose chat was I in? I was in somebody's chat, and they were talking about the RV. Because I don't think, they didn't recover Gail Bickham's money or the RV. And I think it might have been Lady T Bugs, where we were all talking, and it sounded like somebody was saying that perhaps Sonya drove that RV to Florida, because remember, there was a call where they took a road trip. So that was an interesting point of view. Miss Boogie Down says, Dummy, you have 1 year to report fraudulent activity, not 30 days. And we don't know. She might have been asking and asking and asking for her money. He might have been stringing her along. We don't know what took place in all that time. Mimi says that's what got her in trouble. Allegedly, in Harmon said, I seen another video that reminded me of Nesto getting arrested allegedly. Ray Del Lewis said, I think there will be more penalties if she doesn't comply. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't either, but I sure hope they are. A lady says at Mimi, the grand jury is going to ask her, how did you know exactly everything that happened? Oh, Jay Vickers said, I bet the farm that she will opt to go to jail and pay the 300 to prove her loyalty to Nesto. The consequences is going to be the subpoena will escalate to a full warrant for tampering. I know I would comply because you just never know how deep this will go. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says loose lips sink ships. Sonya and Nesto are going down. They are sinking. Mai Tai said I would have been on the floor at Linda Gibbs. Salty Buzzard. Hey. She can't, Mimi, you don't think she could survive in jail? She got all that mouth. She's so rough and tough with her ponytail puff. I don't know why she couldn't survive.
She did. She turned it into something like my ex did me. Remember this court to my father in credit cards?
Right.
So that motherfucker gave me the credit cards and told me to use them, and then got mad and called the police and said I didn't give her permission to use them.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
probably
me and him had credit card accounts together and everything. The judge looked at that shit like, girl, just pay the bill. We ain't gonna worry. We're gonna just pay it and we're gonna just throw this out. So he knew it was bullshit. But he went and lied and sat there and tried to say, oh, I didn't have permission. It's on the phone conversation. He told me to use the card. Why would I use his card when I have cash?
Wow.
And I paid on it. I paid for everything that I charged that was feminine. Because I had to buy underwear for him and send it to the jail. And I didn't pay for that because I wasn't. I wasn't paying for that shit. That's his shit, I ended up having to pay for it once he pressed those charges on me. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. So yeah, fuck him. See, that's why I'm.
How come everybody lied on her? Her sister lied on her. Tomas's father, aka Thomas, his daddy lied on her. Why is everybody always lying on her, getting her arrested? That's not nice.
I be by my damn self because these fucking bills and shit have you catching cases on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm only trying to go to jail for my kids. I ain't trying to go to jail over nobody. That's it.
I get it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, you don't get past all of this bullshit. And like Hannah said, Hannah was like, it's just hard getting out. Like, it's so easy to put a person in this predicament, and then it's hard getting out because you want this court time. You gotta wait your turn. You gotta do this. It's just a strenuous time process.
Okay, that sounds about right, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. She says they will formally charge Sonya with obstruction and witness tampering if she doesn't comply, although I think she's going to be charged with something anyway. Yeah, because we don't know all that she's done. That's the thing. We don't know all that Sylvia's done. We just know what we have heard, and we just know things that have come out that we've seen. But we don't necessarily know everything those two have been up to. So you never know what could come of this. Mimi said every damn body always doing both them criminals wrong. That girl said no one lied on this liar. A lady said, interesting, I don't have Sonya's problems. Jay Vickers said, famous last word. She just said she will go to jail for her kids and not for her man. Linda Gibbs says, scooter, briefcase, spike heels, ponytail swinging in the breeze. Yep, that's her. Shay B is putting lyrics in the chat for y'all to sing.
To just get out of it. It's not an overnight. But once you get out of it, I'll be suing every fucking body. Erica included. Sue the shit out of her ass. She need to be sued. She need to be sued now, really.
I'm sorry. What is the grounds of this lawsuit? Okay. So she's saying she needs to sue Erica and all of these people who lied. What is the basis? You have to have a basis and you have to show damages other than sitting in jail. What are his damages? Like what is the title of the complaint? I mean, like, what are you going to write? I had to go to jail because they said I did XYZ. And let's say he's found guilty. That just simply means you had a good attorney. So I just don't know what the title of this civil suit would be. and sue Erica right now. She's the co-defendant. How he can't sue her? They're co-defendants. She's so dumb.
For using your name.
Yeah,
The shit. All of that. She need to be sued for fake lying to you, to having you go to court on some bullshit that she sat there and presented herself to be something she wasn't. I sue her for every fucking thing. Everything. Everything I'm going through because of your ass. I don't know what I did, but all that other bullshit, I didn't do that shit.
This shit crazy.
It's not like Erica didn't get arrested and go to jail. What is she talking about? Erica went to jail too. The difference between him and her is she cooperated and he didn't.
Crazy as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm just getting my homework together. I just want to tell you that so you can look at that date. That date. Yeah, I was trying to I figured it out. I just went through my paperwork and I saw it.
Yeah, all you have to do is keep reading and reading. It's going to jog your memory to that time. You need to read it. But you don't have the warrant for the last stuff.
No, I don't have that.
I need to ask them if I...
Muffin 218, that is a very good question. Did she sue everyone that lied on her? Yeah, she's never said that. She has never said that. Allegedly, in Harmon said they are big mad, Pinky and Lil Brain. Mai Tai said he knew she wasn't a lawyer. Now what, Ponytail? That girl said, why is Sonya so angry with Erica? She seems to be angry or have some kind of animosity toward any woman who's ever been like in the same room with him practically. Jay Vickers says the title would be Erica Got Out with No Bail Off of Me. Written by Nasty Nesto. And Shelly C said, why is it Erica is wrong for pretending to be an attorney, but he's not wrong for sitting beside her while she pretended? See, according to the way Sonya feels, she feels that Erica presented herself as an attorney. She told him she was an attorney and she really isn't. And so that was wrong. And that's what got them in trouble. But what she's not understanding is when they had the Zoom court and Erica sat there and said she was April Holloway and he knows her as Erica King or Hughley. He should have known then and he should have said, oh, no, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't want no parts of this. And he didn't. He sat there. If he really believed she was a lawyer, he would believe she was a lawyer named Erica King, not April Holloway. So that does not fly at all. Allegedly, in Harmon said Erica is her competition. Yeah, every woman who has had a close proximity or relationship with him, she just has animosity toward. And that's what she does. Mai Tai said anything a woman does is wrong and anything a man does is okay. Or the reason why the man got caught or is in trouble is because of the woman. It's always something with a woman with her. Obsessed with the Mess says, and Sonya's not wrong for pretending to be his girl. Yes. Okay, let me read. Okay. You're going to hear something about that in a minute. Obsessed with the Mess said, and Sonya's not wrong for pretending to be his niece. Nesto's not wrong for pretending to be a businessman or a barber. And something else about that? Now she's pretending to be his niece. She can't see that he would let Erica pretend to be a lawyer. That doesn't make any sense to her. A lady said he asked for his lawyer, Erica King. He sure did. He sure did. And he said that on a recorded line. So now what, Sonya?
No,
okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call your lawyer tomorrow and ask her when she's coming down there. And if she's coming down there and if she doesn't have a copy, I'll make a copy and meet her at the jail whenever she goes and give you a copy of everything that I have. I'm going to make copies.
Okay. Well, blow it up so I can read it now. Because that little bit of ass.
You can just glasses so you can read it. I mean, it's hard for me to read it.
Okay.
And I'll blow it up, right? Man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So,
you need to order some glasses.
You know what? Oh, boy, he fucked me around on that. He fucked me around on that.
The lawyer?
Yeah, he fucked me around on that because... But see, the evidence, he didn't have this evidence that we got now. He never looked at the warrant. See, if
He could have got over that, right? He could have got it, and it could have all made sense because it all starts with that probable cause, and that's what he really should have looked at from the jump. That whole probable cause bullshit, and then you saying that okay, I didn't lease that house. I never lived there. I had my vehicles because Erica said that was her location, and then I could leave my stuff over her house. And
Wait, Sonya's daughter pretended to be the niece. Okay. Now this is my first time hearing this. How do we know this? A lady says, I bet Sonya represented herself as an attorney when she contacted the victims. She probably did. I know she when she called Shirley, or so we think she called Shirley, she represented herself as working as for Krell. So Stacy, that first twin, said Sonya got her daughter Sydney to play the niece because they didn't believe Sonya. Obsessed with the mess said, I think they both did. Allegedly, in Harmon said, she said April was probably her name she used when she practiced law. if it's a Sonya said it. Oh, it was in the text messages. And on the calls. Now Muffin says no, Sonya was using her niece in California to pretend to be the niece. The niece that makes movies. I remember something about that niece, but I don't remember all that in its entirety.
the parking lot for safe, keeping for the vehicles, but I ain't think nothing of it because I don't be asking people their business.
Man, I'm sitting here for a what they call that shit? You assume me. You fucking assume me, bro. I mean, assume me for $800,000 for assuming. That shit fucking crazy to me.
Yep.
Okay, it is. Dave Vicker says either way, Sonya's hand is in it. Stacy, that first twin, said at Muffin 218 it was Sydney because she gave them the address of Sydney. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Sonya said on a recorded line that Nesto was in a relationship with the young girl. Yeah, I remember that. She was just mad because she thought Nesto had ghosted her when he got locked up. Sonya has incriminated Nesto. Muffin 218 says that's why they were laughing, saying she is actually a person. Now I remember that. And Mai Tai said, I can't with this chick. Me either. Me either. Nola Brown said there is hardcore evidence. I just don't understand how come she can pretend and Erica King is a liar. Now, Sonya can do this and pretend, but Erica King is a liar, and she misled Nesto. I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me.
But it all goes back to once you take a plea and you guilty of one thing, everything they question in your life. But what's so fucked up is your co-defendant is 1,000 times worse than your ass, and they let her ski on out on zero. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she say out her mouth, because she's slick at the tongue.
Yeah, she fucked me up. She really fucked me up. I didn't even know nothing about this shit. That shit fucked me up when you told me that. Yeah, it fucked me up real, real bad. I couldn't even sleep last night. Got a headache now, but I gotta keep on reading because I missed them. But I caught something today, so that's.
Somebody please send this man a supply of Tylenol or Excedrin. Can you send over-the-counter medication to inmates, please? Or can you buy them with in the commissary? Somebody please give this man something so he could take it for his head. You want some BC, Nesto? I take BC. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, as fast the essay goes, there are as far as essay goes, there are statements from the young girl, Savannah, and I am Hazel, and probably Miles. I think that they now I had heard yesterday that I am Hazel did a statement, and I know there's statements from the girls because I remember when the DA had read the letter from the daughter saying that she was afraid of him, and allegedly, I mean, I'm sorry, a lady said Erica doesn't have a bony tail helping her. And you know what? I have another question. Now, she okay, so Sonya is in to all of this. She's talking about his character. Now, apparently in this video, he forcibly removes his daughter from the house. And then there's other allegations against him with the daughter. So that means these allegations started when she was younger. Why is Sonya finding it hard to believe and constantly saying that is not his character, when apparently it is? Miss Veronica said, take BC as I take BC as well. I'll send him a box. Yes, and for Amazon, what was that? Amazon days, they had that stuff on sale. It was $5. I got a couple of boxes. Lovejoy, thank you so much for the member milestone. She has been a member for 3 months, and she says, I love your kind spirit and laughter at Legacy Moon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, Miss Mad About Music said he didn't learn anything when Erica got busted on Zoom. He still said, call my lawyer, Erica King, when he was arrested. Now that I have not seen all of that what Pam showed today, because so I didn't see the body cam stuff. Like I said, by the time I got home from the doctor, I was fuming. So I just could not do anything but get something to eat and just go and relax. GC said he can't believe he got caught. That's why his head is hurting. That girl said Hazel said she declined to participate on one of her story times. If she did, that's unfortunate. But then again, I don't blame her, because that was a very traumatic experience for her. Just Me said, y'all think Dion Lamont or Dre would be subpoenaed? Dre don't know nothing. Um, Dion, to be honest, I don't think Dion knows a whole lot. He knows what went on at the barber shop. And Lamont, I think Lamont is involved. They might subpoena him because he was Mr. Jones of Jones and Jones law firm. Um, Nola Brown said he fired BC as a lawyer. Yeah, he did. You mean to tell me every lawyer that you have hired in Georgia has been, what do you call it? What derelict in his duties? You mean all of the ones you've had? There's not one that was competent. He should have stuck with BC or Jackie Patterson. I think he only had him for like 2 days or something. Let's see. A lady said, at Just Me, I wouldn't be surprised. And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, it's really nowhere for Nesto to go but prison. He's been exposed. Yes, he has been completely exposed.
Yeah, I did catch that. That saved me on one charge for the new charge. That did save me right there. So I didn't see what pictures where I was at in 19. I kind of know where I was at. I kind of know where I was at, but I got a pimp jitters in my head all the way so I can get to wherever I was at. I know them cameras gonna take.
Whoa. Did y'all hear that? Let's listen again.
That did save me right there. So I didn't see what pictures where I was at in 19. I kind of know where I was at. I kind of know where I was at, but I got a pimp jitters in my head all the way so
I got a pimp J get in my head all the way. So I know that's probably not what he said, but what did he mean? What was he talking about? A lady said, sadly, some dummy will take Nesto in and allow him to pimp them. Unfortunately, yeah, that's what happens.
get to wherever I was at. I know them cameras gonna tell me what kind of vehicle I was in at that time and what day and everything. Also,
What cameras? Who does look? Crime don't crime don't work like that. Crime, crime. You can't go around. Okay, he's trying to say wherever he was when these crimes took place, and he knows it's going to be video basically to exonerate him. How are you going to find it? Where do you think people keep video for years and years and years just in case somebody might get arrested and accused of a crime? Salty Buzzard said, I would have fired BC immediately after the Judge Manning meeting. You think so? Would you? Just me said, Lady 747 and Stacy, they should summon Dion and Lamont. I think Lamont's going to be involved in some way. I don't know what way, but I think he's going to be there and adjacent to this in some kind of way. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, now, Sonya, who's going to manufacture alibis for you like you have done for Nesto? Yeah, Jay Vickers. Yeah, I figured out he does mean street cameras, but who, what, where? What street cameras? He barely can remember where he's at. So if he does remember, he thinks that there's going to be street cameras that is going to, I guess, be his alibi. Does he really think those businesses and stuff still have the footage of whatever was going on? How many years ago? It's 2024. I mean, really? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says the positive the paparazzi was following Nesto taking his picture. That was probably Officer Fields. And you know what? That statement of her making detective off of me, you know, okay, he got arrested in July. She made detective in what, December or January or something. They don't just promote you to detective. You've got to take tests and things like that. So there's no way she made detective off of him. And I can't see how his arrest would have helped her because he hasn't been convicted of anything. I mean, this may be a big case, but it's not a big case until it's a conviction. So there's no way. I refuse to believe that this woman's promotion had anything to do with him being arrested. Um, Jay Vickers said he's just saying shit now, and Justin's mom said, "I think Lamont is the unindicted person." I keep saying that too. That's what I keep saying. Um, Oh, Salty Buzzer said, okay, you said you confused BC for Krill, because I think he should have stayed with BC. Sonya Durham Subpoena said at Nesto, she's laughing at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Um, and Mai Tai said, well, as we know, Nesto is dumb. Yeah, because, you know, they keep footage for years and years and years.
I know one thing for sure, that address they said, I'm not going to speak on it. I'm not going to speak on that address because it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And the second
I Googled a couple of them and it was the middle of the street. And I was like, what the fuck? One of the addresses I Googled, two of the addresses I Googled, and I was just like, it was just like the middle of the intersection when Buckhead goes to Roswell or Peachtree goes to Roswell and Peachtree, right there where right there where I used to live, at that first block. It was there. And I'm sitting here like, what
that don't make no sense.
It's just it's just an intersection. And then it's an office building, but it's like
Justin's mom said it made sense yesterday.
it had nothing. It's an office building that you ain't never had a lease to or keys to. So I'm trying to figure out what is this address?
Thank you.
That address didn't even make any sense.
Sonya, this man lied to you and said all his businesses was in his name. He ain't never had near business in his name.
So it's like, that's a lie.
You're doing your homework.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I'm on it.
Yeah, you're doing your homework.
I'm on it. I'm on it because I looked at that shit. Well, what's so crazy? The prosecutor trusting the police, and the police being so blinded because they so thirsty for a case.
Excuse me, y'all. Answer me this. I could be wrong, but isn't the prosecutor supposed to believe the police? I thought that's how it worked. Well, hello, Simply Sally. Welcome. Simply Sally says this saga is the bomb. It sure is. And it just got better today. Shaby said it's amazing how she accepted his blatant lies. you know what? And she affirms his lies without any proof. She affirms that his lies are the truth. Stacy, that first twin, said, Lamont, your subpoena is ready. Well, I don't know about Lamont's subpoena, but I do know this. Sonya, your subpoena is here. So, that girl says Sonya gonna lie and say they coming at her for helping with Nesto's case. You know what? You are so right about that. She is. Mai Tai said he said it made any sense before she explained where it was. That don't make no sense. Jay Vickers, good point. She says it's an intersection now, but what was it in 2015? Yes. Justin's mom said they wasted all their time just lying to each other, just spinning their wheels like hamsters. Peppermint Patty said, and Lamont is not his brother, and they don't have the same mother. Yeah. If you lie about the simple things, how am I supposed to believe anything else? Yes, Stacy, that first twin, Sonya, your subpoenas is served.
They just listening to everything these fucking chicks is coming in and saying and running with it. Like they believe in all these fucking females. And he's
Wait, since I accidentally stopped it, Shaby said Lamont is in the witness protection program.
lying left and right.
It just don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You get out, I dare you to walk up to a girl and say something.
That got me where I don't want to deal with nothing right now.
Pop your head and run. You're like, ah.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Dang, I'm fucking lying. Go take your ass to a barbershop and cut hair.
Yeah.
I'm just stay out the way right now. I'm just gonna stay out the way. That's all I want to do is just stay out the way.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in my son though. He don't want to do nothing.
No, he don't.
He think he know everything, but he don't know nothing. I got the shit right here. So that's just the thing. That's cool.
You know what?
No, that's cool.
You're right. You can't. You just gotta move on.
Yeah, I done moved on. Yeah.
A lady says, she says, do you think oops. She says, do you think they're lying for the potential jury or future victims? Um, I personally think they're just lying to boost each other's egos. I don't even think they've thought that far ahead. He's so busy trying to convince her of his lies because she's such a crusader and she wants to be Captain Saving Inmate. So she's lying just to string him along and to make him think that she's really doing something for him when she is really not doing a thing. Jay Vickers said, the server said, oh, that's a lovely pink coat. You're Sonya Durham, right? You've been served. Because you know how they be trying to serve you like and run away? I wonder if that's what they did. Stacy, that first twin, said the ink on that subpoena wasn't even dry yet. Yeah, he's so disappointed in his son. He's so mad. And yes, a lady, Dion is free. Dion is not locked up. He's not locked up for his pending charges. He is out free and fancy trying to survive. Anybody got time to send no money to him for attorneys and zuzus and wham whams? It is nobody's fault. He messed up his home life and his money, but his own. Mimi said he doesn't want Nesto's problems. I don't blame him. Shaby said, your son knew not to fuck with Sonya. He told you he didn't like her. Y'all remember that text he sent her where he told her off, said she was messing with married men? Justin's mom says this is what got her in trouble, talking about the victims. I think the grand jury that's meeting in January for those CP and SA cases. You know what I want to know? I'm interested in knowing, I know like these calls can be played for the trial, but do calls come into play when it comes to the grand jury? Because I don't know that for sure. Shelly C said if Sonya thinks anything she says will keep him faithful to her she's crazy. But you know what? She doesn't expect a man to be faithful to her. That's the thing. Mai Tai said he just might be because we haven't heard not one word out of Lamont. We can't find Lamont. We don't know where he is. Maybe he's in Dubai, Amsterdam, all those places he says he goes to. Just Me said Nesto and Sonya cussed out all the lawyers, so they quit on him. Yes, and I heard a call when I was playing back calls, and it might be on this one maybe, where she told him you need to fire tell Krell Lewis you want him off your case. So she just constantly, I don't know, I don't even want to say poking the bear. I don't know what you call this mess. Salty Buzzard said there should be laws against that stupid laugh and disgusting moan. My Tai said Dion has cars to fix. Yes, he has cars to fix, to detail. He needs to power wash some houses. He has no time for this foolishness. Hey, Bible Lady. Bible Lady said, I bet Sonya and IS thought they were going to get a win yesterday. Every time they think they have a great celebratory win, Will hits them with a drop kick of the top rap. Woo child. And let me tell you something else. They probably thought that they had a big win. Not only that, but I just wish, because I heard Sylvia, it was like what's it called? Like exhaust fumes. You know how you jump in the car and you gun it out of there? I heard it was exhaust fumes after Sonya, when after that hearing was over. So she just left Sonya. Peppermint Patty said Dion knows he's not in jail and doesn't have a subpoena. Soul Power says she's always talking big and bad. That's why you're in trouble, Sonya. Ooh, I can't wait. A lady says, yes, I think the grand jury can take calls as evidence. Okay. Okay, Jay Vickers said, Dion said, keep listening to that big-headed hoe. Yeah, he sure did. um, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says precisely. Dion said that big bitch gonna get your ass baptized. Keep on talking to that hoe, but I ain't smelling your shit. And Shelly C says Sonya told him when he gets out of this mess, you better not look at another woman. Just cut hair. That's it. If I was another woman, I wouldn't want him looking at me because Sonya is I'm telling you, fatal attraction. Fatal attraction. Bible Lady says, sorry about the typos. No contacts. And most times my fingers move faster than my thoughts. Yeah, that happens to me a lot too. Even when I'm talking, the brain is going faster than my mouth is going and stuff just be coming out wrong. Justin's mom says, hey, at Bible Lady, I told the chat about you calling Sylvia our belly. Girl, that tickled me. And Peppermint Patty said, oh, so that's why IS and Boney didn't go out for lunch yesterday. They said she left her in the dust. A lady said the grand jury took Tim Porter's memoirs when its original was highly suspect. Yeah, they did. So yeah, there's a chance of the grand jury. Okay, that's real interesting.
That's it. You just gotta treat people accordingly. That's it. I mean, he was okay in there. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah. I don't want to hear that. He was gonna get out. That's gonna be his attitude. That right there. And you know what? I don't even want to talk to you on anything. Let's just keep a high by when I run into you. Yeah, I'm good. Let me give you the same.
Look, I don't know if it was that baptize your ass call, but there was a call where Dion basically told him, look, you got to just sit there and take your lumps. He didn't say that, but that's kind of where he was going with the conversation.
Same energy you gave me. That's all. I'm gonna just match your energy. Yeah. That's what I tell my mom too. When they piss me off and then they change, they're like, well, Sydney, tomorrow's perfect. Sydney, when she beginning her, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna give you the same energy you've given me. And then she switches it up because she know her shit is wrong.
All right, so that other thing they gave you, that's with the Secretary of State, so yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. So all you gotta do is just So I gotta sell it to whatever I need to sign or whatever.
We should be able to get your property back, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because your phones are not evidence. You have 1 minute remaining.
That's what they did. They went into my phone and my bag and got all my stuff, my paperwork and everything.
Yeah, but all of that, they just looked through it or whatever. But and yeah, they use that probable cause bullshit for the means to get the search warrant, which again, that throws out everything because that whole probable cause bullshit from the jump was bullshit.
Right.
So that takes out everything that they called from that probable cause. That dismisses all that evidence they found off of those.
The thing about probable cause is this. It's called probable cause. That's, first of all, probable cause wouldn't work if you didn't have anything to incriminate you. It wouldn't work. Probable cause means nothing if there's nothing for them to find. If they don't have nothing for to be found, then who cares if they had probable cause or not? How come probable cause is such a big deal after they catch you with your incriminating stuff? I don't understand that. Shaby said, in this very moment, Sonya squatting in a corner, replaying the body cam video and that subpoena. I know she lost 15 more pounds. Just Me said, Sonya, your jail cell is ready. Jay Vickers said he told him you made your bed. Thank you, Jay Vickers. He said you made your bed. Now you need to lay in it and take your lumps. Yep. I thought he said that. That girl said Sonya wants Nesto to be made in her image, but he will never do that. He wasn't satisfied with Shirley, who had money, class, and style. She don't get it. Don't want to like poor like her. Justin's mom said, no, Bible lady said at Justin's mom, no, hun, that wasn't me. That was someone else in Pam's live. It was a genius comment, though. That R belly.
Once they use that probable cause lease bullshit off of. Because that's what you're trying to base everything. So off that probable cause, you get me? So now it throws out everything because you had an illegal search and seize because you didn't have probable cause in the first place.
You on your shit now. You on your shit.
Hey, I know. I did tell you this. Hey, I was on both sides. I already.
So at this hearing yesterday, did Sonya understand? I wonder. I mean, I know nobody who was there or nobody can answer this question for me because apparently she never looked up. But in listening to the evidence, does she realize now that they did truly have probable cause?
No, that's why I kept going after the probable cause theory.
Yeah, you're on your shit.
I love you. When you call me back tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tonight
Okay.
or whatever you want.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe.
Soul Power said Dion really was telling him the truth, though. Big-headed hoes will get you every time. Now, what we're going to do now is go over to, I have this one call. It's going to be too long. What we're going to do now is go over to Banks' channel because I found there's something interesting there that I think also falls in line with what we are doing here. It's a 27 minutes and we're going to get into that and then we'll get out of here. And tomorrow is our After Dark. I will be on. I'm not sure about Native, but I will, whether, he's able to do it or not, I will definitely be here. And I'm trying to plan, some fun stuff to do for tomorrow After Dark. But let's get into this video by Bank. And it's the text messages. And the title of the video is very funny. It says, Sonya, it's civil Derm Waller gives free legal help, to her man. So let's listen to that and listen to what is being said because it is very, very interesting.
Hey, everyone, and welcome back. Today's video focuses on the text messages Sonya sent in regard to her help to secure Nesto's freedom. Of course, I have listened to this audio already as I edited it, but I didn't catch her doing anything that would help further his cause. So please be my second set of ears and let me know in the comments if I did indeed miss something. Let's get started.
I love you trying to figure out how to send pictures, but I can send letters. Here's the message sent to me today from your lawyer. Once we know who the appropriate judge is, we can file again because it has been indicted and they are moving it around from judge to judge. It has proven to be ineffective up to now. This should be the last move.
Shay B, no, I didn't. But if you have the link to that video, can you give it to me on IG?
I am well aware of what is going on. I asked the court not to bring him today because it was a nullity, but they did it anyway. Bullshit. You know he makes me mad every time. He sucks. Can't wait for you to be free. Trying times. When you went to court first appearance on the conspiracy charges, they should have given you a copy of the warrant. Do you have that? I need to know the exact charge behind the conspiracy for the lawyer. He is looking at your cases but needed to know that. He said he will call me back after looking into it this morning. Let me know, please. He also said they do not just do bond hearings only. So you can have 2 attorneys or split the cases between the 2 firms.
Simply Sally, thank you so much for the super sticker. Simply Sally says, happy to be here. Sonya should have stayed her behind in Florida. Plenty of free bums there. Absolutely. I'm sure I can get a witness on that in the chat.
Or fire the BC dude who sucks. Love you. Hey, love, I'm sending
You hear that? Fire the BC dude that sucks, because he took a vacation, he got shingles, life was lifing for BC and, things happen. So
you 3 pics from this morning. I love you more today. I hope your lawyer contacts me. But usually when they haven't done anything, they don't call. He only called last time because he had just filed something. He knows his ass is not on his job, so he avoids us. Ass, he is unfit to practice. Do you trust him with your freedom? This is your life. The last of your good years. Do not play with your freedom. I have your back for life. Please think about this. He sucks. And the DA is not playing. You need a beast to defend you, not a cow. I love you. I miss you. In my head, you're mine. I'm crazy.
it's complicated. Yes. Thank you for bringing that point up. During the grand jury trial, the defense attorneys are not allowed to be in the room while the prosecutors are presenting evidence. The grand jury can indict a hamburger. Yes, and I can't wait to see if one comes around for her. Soul Power, thank you so much for the member milestone. She says them pink ladies going to jail.
Crazy, though. I hear you on what you're saying. I will leave your BC attorney alone. I'm sure he's heated. I was professional and direct. I said nothing wrong. My duty is making sure you are 100 with the legal side of these issues, even after.
You hear that now? First of all, these attorneys, he's not saying as she would say pattern. He's not seeing a pattern. Every time he gets an attorney, every time she gets involved, the attorneys get pissed off at her. He doesn't see that as a problem. Now he thinks it's because she's on her shit. But no, she's a bugaboo and she doesn't know what she's talking about. Just Peppermint Patty said that just me. I bet she did. A lady said duty. Yes, honey, it is her duty. Soul Power said the legal advice that will keep him incarcerated. Jay Vickers says she has his back for life. She said, well, she better get her 300 ready. Mimi said exactly. And that girl said, I can't stand this bobble-headed whore. Yeah, she is 100 with the legal side of this issue. See, she right here in the text, she has made herself involved in this situation or situation, as she would say. She has made herself involved. And, they can read the text messages and do all of these things. They know what's going on. They got their facts together and got her a subpoena served.
After you're freed, I'm not going to let anyone try you. If these attorneys know they cannot drop the ball, they won't. He's either going to step it up or quit. I understand how you feel. Your life is on hold, no control and innocent. It's hard. Do not stress yourself into a health issue. I am out here making sure you are good. I love you. BC sending balance this week. You got your bond. You need a Fulton County address. He will handle Henry tomorrow. The county has added additional charges. This is crazy in a straight reach. Let me know when BC returns the balance. He's getting a not too nice review. Another ripoff. I will always be there for you. I see we have a fight proving your innocence in Fulton County. It is a crime how the prosecutor's office operates for a false conviction. No value for truth, just a win. The lies told is no surprise. Just like the police, they have no issue with lying on people screwing with their lives. Karma comes for everyone. Be strong.
Now this atheist believes in karma.
That man knows I live in Atlanta, not Miami.
Who cares?
Telling part of a story is still a lie.
So because he said she lived in Miami and not Atlanta, he's a liar. He probably did. That's where she was living. And who would think a woman would pick up everything she has and move to a state to help an inmate? So, I mean, really, Sonya?
Good afternoon, handsome man. Let's focus
Oh, yes, Mimi, thank you. She met Karma yesterday. She sure did.
on the positive. You are 100% innocent on everything. Stay strong. It is exhausting and no surprise how the state lie their way through court. History has shown the system is more than flawed. We need to be out loud with case. Love you. Okay, well, don't stress too much. I've been thinking about your cases in detail. Angry females are no joke. In a bad season, it will pass. The whole truth needs to come out. The prosecution should have taken your statement on these accusations. I love you. See you later.
Now, I remember a call where he said he asked, now we have proof he asked for Erica King, okay? He didn't want to give a statement. Now, I have been told, and I don't know, that he has given a statement. He did eventually talk to the police, but in the beginning, we know he wanted his attorney, and that's the thing. Once they say that they want an attorney, you can't really question them. So, I don't know if he really did talk to them or not, but I know on one call he said he did not talk to them. Jay Vickers says, "Hello, Sonya. This is Karma. How you doing?"
I love you. I need you to stay positive, as bad as this may be. You are innocent. I'm on this. I'm out here to move for you. Focus on getting those cases with Lewis thrown out. Spoke to your attorney. Love her. She's coming to see you this week.
So that must be Hannah. PW says, "Hey, PW says, Sonya was wrong because there was nothing for the lawyers to do yet. Nesto had no court date and he didn't have an indictment to have all discovery. Plus, he didn't have bond on all the charges." Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says that bitter bitch got served. That girl says, "Sonya, for sure they know where to find you." Yeah, they sure enough did. They knew where you was yesterday. Okay. She says, "You got served yesterday, hun." Soul Power says she has his back for life in prison. Yes, yes, Jay Vickers. She loves him. She loves him.
The hell? I got no response to the emails. This is crazy. I love you. I love you more. I sent another email to Hannah. Your attorney Lewis never returned the money given to the female attorney. You need to request a visit. Ask what exactly is he done with all.
Okay. Does anybody know who this is? Remember, there's a call. I don't know if it's call or text messages where someone named Debbie was mentioned. I think we heard that on the Shirley's call. It was Debbie or Deb or something. Now I'm wondering, her mentioning this female attorney, is there an attorney, a female attorney that was involved that we did not know about? Shaby said, "I remember on a call, Sonya told Nesto about a conversation between her and Tomas. She told Tomas sometimes she has to stop herself because it's how far she will go." She said has no one stopping. She has no stopping point. Hey, champions, how are you doing?
Cases. I feel like he's playing you. No new court date from when he was sick, waiving an important hearing. It don't make sense. The other attorney told you this is your life? Hannah is looking for the 407 case to come.
Okay, it was Debbie. It was Shirley's friend Debbie. Because I thought there was an attorney mentioned. Joy, Hannah and Joy. Okay.
To her office. Tell Lewis to withdraw. She said she is working on your case now at home. Doesn't want to stop unless you have new information pertaining to tomorrow's hearing that she's unaware of. I know you're innocent. It's sad how cruel and deceptive the state is. You're not the first person they've screwed over. I love you. The proof is coming together. So read the court warrant to the estimate of age. They are wrong. I will speak to several pediatricians on body development with children and get a report on
What? Okay. First of all, good night, PW, or whoever's going to bed. Now, she thinks that she's going to sit up and call random pediatrician. Doesn't she know an expert witness gets paid to be an expert? What is she going to call and ask these pediatricians? And what difference is that going to make to his case? In order for anything that she gets from a pediatrician to be entered into evidence or a testimony, they have to come and they get paid as an expert witnesses as an expert witness. Oh, I'm talking so fast. And expert witnesses make money. It's complicated. Said, well, let's see if the state lied on you. Soul Power says she's really stupid with this foolishness. Yes, she is.
same. These lies must stop on the state's end, reaching. I need to get in your iPhone records through your iCloud account. Try to remember your password and your iCloud email address. This is important. Phone companies may not go further than 2 years back. Hannah is assigned to the 407 case. She is preparing for trial in another case. Pamela said to call her if ever needed. She answered, speaking with her now. We have some work ahead to prove your innocence and clear your reputation. I'm here for you. I've been watching a lot of Andrew Tate's case, and it's the same bullshit. False charges by the court system. No evidence, just charges. On house arrest, waiting for it to play out with no evidence. Fake ass charges. Do you know a Edith? She claims she married you in 1985 in South Carolina and never divorced you. You going crazy. That's wild.
She knows this man so well. She knows his character. She knows everything about him. But she doesn't know that he was and still is married to Edith. Justin's mom said, oh, that girl says Sonya turned in this child development evidence also. Justin's mom said, I worked in a hospital for over 20 years. No doctor would ever talk to her regarding her mess. Yeah, really. What random doctor is going to speak to her? But Will Wooten, did you hear that? I want to make sure, Will Wooten, you get everything.
Oh, that YouTuber lied about Edith. I'm just laying here looking at things. Spoke with Pam. Can't say too much. It's handled. I have 2 people here. Who knows how to find a good attorney I spoke to last night? The judge gave you a chance to speak because she saw your defense attorney was awful. I should have been there. Your family has to show up for all hearings. I love you and I will help with finding a pitbull attorney for these lies.
Okay, I've watched all of the hearings, all of the ones that have been recorded that we could see. I never saw a hearing where the judge let him speak because his attorney was so awful. I did not see that. That girl said, I bet Sonya get a tampering case. Jay Vickers said, did she just say, do you know an Edith? She said she married you. What kind of question is that? Okay. But yet she knows him and knows all about him.
And no, I didn't sleep well behind this. When you met with your attorney in court, did she ask you specifically any medical questions to the extent of how serious your problem with your kidneys? And does she even know that it's your kidneys? Also, I spoke with the attorney and I'm waiting on your brother to call me and I'm looking at the warrants. The timeline, the dates, and nothing's adding up. The story aired October 26, 2022, and in court, the prosecutor lied and said the witnesses came forth after the article aired. The witnesses came forth in September 16th, 2022, October 13th, 2022, August 30th, 2022.
I don't remember them saying that witnesses came forth after that. I don't remember that being said. I just know witnesses came forward to make complaints. Now, Peppermint Patty, you are right. That was very laughable when she said, clear your reputation. GC, you still laughing? Do you know an Edith? Allegedly in Harmon, what are you bringing tablecloths to? And Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said her PI, Bible lady, or her investors warned her they just let her put on Sylvia's wrinkled clothes and bring her Raggedy Ann looking self to Fulton County Courthouse to be served a subpoena. Yeah, too bad she didn't have on her Sunday's best.
There are no dates after October 26, 2022 with alleged victims. I watched a video from court from Tuesday, and ADA speaking on your past criminal history, which all of it 20 to 30 years ago, none of it was violent and none of it was sexual. So I'm trying to figure out what was the grounds for no bond when you don't have a history, and the history that you do have is almost 20 years old.
Okay, Sonya, it may not have been violent or sexual back then, but it is now.
And it's all theft related. A correct response to the judge regarding your health was that the situation was new and you weren't under these conditions prior to going to jail, and the seriousness of it can be fatal. When we went to court for the preliminary hearing, we were talking about the RV case with the detective, and the prosecutor asked her, "Where did these crimes happen?" She perjured herself when she said Fulton County. It happened in Kentucky, and it wasn't a crime. See, by them.
Here we go, giving more evidence to the prosecution. A lady says Google said taking too much Viagra can cause acute kidney injury. Really? Especially for people with existing kidney disease. Um, 88 Winfrey. Justin's mom said armed robbery is violent. Yes, and he has that in his oh, but it was 20 years ago, so that shouldn't be considered. He was a young man, that should get thrown out. That's what she says. That girl said he should be afraid of her. She's very possessive. Yes, she is. They will never last. Nesto is for the streets. You gonna be at the fundraiser at Golden Pearl for poor little stripper baby who types and stays up past his bedtime?
I'm listening to the phone conversations, trying to be a smart ass, and he asked the question and she lied. It did not happen in Fulton. The event happened out of jurisdiction. You reach out to your people going forward.
Yeah, Sonya, it happened out of jurisdiction. Hence, we have a RICO.
I don't want no parts of drama. I don't trust Creo from all the unprofessional things and behavior. This situation is stressful enough dealing with the lies told by Roswell and Fulton ADA against you, not adding to the list. You deal with your son, brother, friend. I'll deal with you. Keep us apart. They need to set up accounts to text you. If your boy helps you, he can deal with the other attorney directly. Not everyone gets me, and that's cool. I just see a mess coming. Love you. Dre can't do it. Earl called the ex asking about getting.
I guess Straight could not pay no money. That's when she had got mad at him, I guess. I have a question. I've been married before. I've been in relationships before. Some of you may be married right now. I just want to know, is it like constantly, I love you, I love you, I love you all day? I could see if y'all was just married, okay? But if you've been, you've known somebody for a few years or whatever, is it I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you constantly? I'm asking for a friend. Yes, Justin's mom, she will stalk him. And Jay Vickers said PW between BTW, I was put on refreshment duty. I fed the waffles to my neighbor's dog. It was freezer burn. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said criminals go to jail and compare notes to advance their criminality. It's like iron sharpens iron. Nesto thought he had masterminded his theft by deception. Therefore, he got into ex sexual crimes. Jay Vickers says, listen to the next line. She said Earl called the ex, aka Lamont. Yeah, I picked up on that, and that was very interesting.
5,000 back if he paid for attorney. She said,
Let's
that's hers and you need to find
let's
another
go
way to
back.
get it. What the fuck? They need to set up accounts to text you. If your boy helps you, he can deal with the other attorney directly. Not everyone gets me, and that's cool. I just see a mess coming. Love you. Dre can't do it. Earl called the ex asking about getting $5,000 back if he paid for attorney. She said, that's hers and you need to find another way to get it. What the fuck? I'm so tired of your people. Too much.
What do you mean? Do you really think wife or not wife, still married, not married? Do you like Shirley said, that's her money. He need to get it from somewhere else. GC said, no, she's so insecure. And Salty Buzzard said, married for 23 years. I love you before bed, and that's all. Muffins 218 said, nobody gets her. I know I don't.
Much. I love you. I'm going to have your down payment by Tuesday and I'll call the attorney on Monday morning. No worries, I got you. We're going to cut back on call time so I can put the funds towards your Addie. I have some ideas, always thinking about you. I guess it's on us to save you. Did you have a visit from your attorney today? Because he needs to push for his cases to be indicted now or fired. I spoke with 2 attorneys today about the things that he's been doing, and they both suggested that I report him to the bar, that he's unethical in his behaviors. Yes, your attorney can ask the judge not to allow certain things to be seen or heard.
Yeah, your attorney can very well ask for things to not be seen or heard, but the judge can say motion denied. So, I mean, what doesn't she know that? Muffin said, still waiting on that down payment. Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, hell no, I love you may happen once a day when we are on the way to work. Definitely not all day or even every day. Certainly not every other sentence when we're talking. Soul Power says Sonya is twisting her little brain into a pretzel, trying to make this deviant ninja innocent. GC said she better get those documents together. You get me?
How was your day? I came out to party a little, got carded. How funny. Your brother called yesterday, but I didn't answer.
Y'all hear that? She went out, to party, and she got carded. She got carded. Jay Vickers, what'd you say at PW? I'll do it on Monday.
I'm on getting you free and done with these cases. I love you more today. Chin up. Hashtag innocent. The defendant should never personally contact the victim. I hear you and I understand how you feel. I'm working on it. It's a lot of lies being told by Roswell, and Channel 11 News is following this case until the end.
No, they're not. They did that one story and we ain't heard from them since. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. We heard from them after this RICO came. We heard from them. They replayed the story, and Madam DA Fonnie Willis, she said what she had to say, and that was it. They are not playing this story every other day to recruit victims. She needs to stop it. A lady said nobody carded that leprechaun.
They are focused on bringing the truth out. It's a lot of eyes on this situation. Your innocence will be known. I love ya. Your niece sent an email to both Hannah and the investigator today regarding your illness and case. Good luck on your.
Here's the thing, if I'm talking about my niece and nephew, especially to someone, like if I'm talking to my sister, for example, about my niece and nephew, I don't say, your niece said she's coming to town. I say my niece's name and say she's coming to town. I mean, that's how it works. Who says that? Your niece sent. Yeah, we know that's code. And guess what? I think Will Wooten knows too. That girl says, I can't wait for Native to speak on this hen being served. Yeah, I know. I can't either.
Hearing. Your niece told your attorney to push for indictment or dismiss per your request. I know it's leaked either by your shady lawyer Crail or someone in the clerk's office. Are you firing him so I can report his ass to the Bar Association?
So I don't know what she's talking about here, what Krell could have possibly leaked. But doesn't she know crimes and all of these things are a matter of public record. We want to know who the criminals are. Um, Jay Vickers said, listen, your niece, code, words. That's why Justin's mom said she's the niece. Soul Power says, I don't have any money. Sonya Derm's subpoena said Sonya's brain is probably in a Fran Drew sending subliminal messages. A whole Fran Drew.
along with the other attorneys involved in this matter. I don't understand the greed plus lack of performance. I love you. Be positive. I know everything up to now has been looking up, but you have to just ride on your innocence. You know you're innocent, so don't think that this is going to be an issue. He's not even.
I'm sorry, let me make a correction, Sonya. He knows he's guilty, and that's why he's worrying and has so many headaches. Yes, Krell told Shirley about Sonya, and yet they want Shirley's money to pay down on an attorney. What?
On a serious case, but still, like I said, whatever research I need to do to have you prepare for court for whatever lawyer you have, I'm doing it, and we're not going to stress the social media issue at all. But yeah, if they're paying, I'm speaking. This is a blessing in disguise. He was not a good attorney. Even when we went to court back in April, May, whenever that was, he sucks. So you didn't lose a good attorney, you lost a bad one. And I'm working on getting this other attorney every day. Keep the faith. The more attention, the better.
I guess that didn't work out because there is no other attorney. Um, Soul Power says she's a carded lie. That girl says Sonya dislikes Krell because he likes Shirley. And I think you're right about that. Muffin218 says she has put him through a roller coaster all by herself. Yes, she sure did. She has done this to him.
Tasha K contacted me for an interview. Let's go $signs. I need attorney money for my man. I love you, boo. Innocent.
Ain't nobody paid Sonya for nothing. Now she says Tasha K flew her out there and she paid for makeup. Look, I don't know. I know V. Lenore didn't pay her anything. I know when she was over there at that uh I don't know, family court, whatever court, Judge Fifi or whatever her name was, I know she ain't give her no money. We all know Sylvia ain't gave her no money, especially the money she collected for people to come up to ask Sonya questions. So where's all this money? And even if these people were paying, it wouldn't be no substantial amount. This ain't what Dateline TMZ. I mean, what does she really think that some content creators on YouTube is really gonna pay for her story? I think not.
Good afternoon. I made it to Fort Lauderdale. Don't forget to call me at 4:30. The interview is at 4 o'clock. I appreciate that. And I respect you equally. Just woke up because I didn't sleep from all the traveling, so I need to rest. It's 5:30 p.m. And so let me tell you, I posted a little 30-second video regarding the interview, and we posted it last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so far, we have 2.3 thousand views and counting, 700 subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube, that's when we get money. So I'm trying to push this. Just pushed us and make everything as interesting as possible because that's what sells without hurting your case and your relationship with the missus. I'm not worried about me. Call me tonight. Do you know I'm doing another video tonight? Just letting the dust settle from the Friday interview release. I still haven't listened to it or watched it. I plan on doing it today. I just needed a mental break from the bullshit, but the more they talk, the more steam. I'm emailing YouTube to see if all bloggers' posts can be removed until the conclusion of all your cases. If this does not work, I will have a legal letter forwarded to do the same. Let me tell you, this lady called me today, and she's from the DC area, and she was saying how there are people out here that support you and know what I'm doing for you.
That's a lie. Ain't nobody said that. Sonya Durham's subpoena says Sonya's toes are deformed and her toenails has fungus. I don't know why she constantly keep her toenails out. Soul Power said they're card and crypt keepers now. That girl said Tasha said they only paid for flight and motel. Inclusively exclusive. How are you doing? Welcome. Says it's a bird, it's a plane, it's super side hen. Jay Vickers said With the 300 Tasha K gave her, she still needs 2,278,699,000 to make 2.3 bail. Oh my goodness.
and believe that you're innocent and that I should stay strong and not listen to what's being said by the bloggers. And that maybe I should start a GoFundMe for you to help with your legal fees. We spoke for like an hour. She Googled me and got my number. Who knew? Don't let all of this get you down. It is hard on all of us involved, but is this new world and we don't have to be a part of it. So once all of this is over, court is done, cases are closed, we could take our trip and just vacay and not worry about the world and all its evil.
Now, at that time, he was still married to Shirley Strawberry. How did she think? I mean, she's literally making plans to take a trip with this married man. And she, just so confident about it. Justin's mom said people in Atlanta don't know Nesto. Nobody in DC knows about this mess. Attorney money, right? Soul power. Attorney money for Shirley's husband.
Stand on your innocence. Everything will be okay. We met for a reason. I love you. So I watched the video and I don't think
Well, wait a minute. They met in 2000 and what, 2021? So the reason they met, it was just all divine intervention. They met because in 2022, he was going to be arrested and carted off to jail. So that's why they met. It was meant to be.
it was bad. I think they played it exactly how it went. But the bloggers, they're going in. And somebody pulled up the article from my 1991 shooting. Can't put that on there. They like digging up everything. It's crazy.
Okay, yes, it was dug up. I believe Real Talk Bougie. And yes, they can put it on there because guess what? It was in the news. Where's the lie? It's all hashtag facts.
When we go to trial, you just have to get on the stand and tell your story. With these cases, make sure your lawyer asks the right questions. But you're going to have to just speak on your own behalf about these cases.
If I was Sean Hoover, I would not let him go anywhere near a witness stand. Hey, Eve has many faces. How are you doing? Glad to see you here. Yeah, she hates YouTube. She hates Shirley. She hates Erica. She hates everybody.
And you have to speak on what you know. The situation on these cases, everything will come out in trial. I love you very much. I will support you forever. So I went on YouTube to report. All of the channels today can be taken down. Man, it's so many. They have a playlist. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Who told her that? She said she reported it and all of the channels can be taken down. Who told her that? That's another lie she told.
It's like maybe 500,000 views on all the little channels put together. We're trying to figure out how to dead this YouTube bad publicity postings. I keep reaching out to their legal staff. Okay, good morning, love. They messy bloggers are changing the narrative about your cases. Now, it's since he has not been charged, we can't say that. These hens are crazy and too pressed. But I did want them to look at the truth of your case can stop with the negative narrative. So that's working. I miss you. R. Kelly is suing Tasha K and United States Bureau of Prisons. It came out today. I hear you and understand your thoughts. This journey is crazy, and we need to go forward with legal action. Your life has been destroyed for the moment, and it was uncalled for. Starting over won't be too hard. We have each other. Out of all your phone calls, everyone loves Dre. They love his bluntness and his personality. Do you think he'd do a conversation for YouTube with me? Just talking about your personality.
How ironic was that obsessed with the men? She calling us hens. That is so ironic. And she really think that Dre was going to sit away. First of all, Dre don't know her. And I don't think Dre was too keen on her anyway. Did she really think Dre would sit down and do an interview with her? Who she think this is? Peaches and Herb? Don't nobody want to hear what her and Dre has to say.
In the person he knows you to be, like a character statement. File for legal separation. That takes her off your affairs. But I'm wondering what's going on with that. No worries, love you. It is too crazy. They need to push all of those cases to civil. They need to push for the indictment or release now because there's nothing else the prosecutor can do as far as researching anything. We do need character witnesses for the R situation. I have to get the police report and the people who were involved in jumping her.
I don't know who's going. I don't know if it's allegedly in Harmon or Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, but good night and have a good Friday. That girl says December 2024, she's still giving interviews. I'm going to tell you, let me find her number because I would certainly call her for an interview right now. I sure would. Miss Veronica says, so she talked to a stranger for over an hour because they agree with what she's doing. That's what she said. Okay, so allegedly in Harmon. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Jay Vickers said she just told him to file for legal separation. Yes, I did. Yes, I did hear that. Let me Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. You
And
still
see
wide
who else.
awake? Let me because I did catch that when I listened back on this earlier, but I I think I missed it. My brain is just going. I'm still excited about the subpoena.
Do you think he'd do a conversation for YouTube with me? Just talking about your personality in the person he knows you to be, like a character statement. File for legal separation. That takes her off your affairs. But I'm wondering,
Yeah, file for legal separation. That will take her off of your affairs. And guess what? He didn't do it, but guess what? Surprise, surprise. She filed for divorce. That girl says Dre was um found as foul also, but he wouldn't be caught dead with Sonya.
what's going on with that. No worries, love you. It is too crazy. They need to push all of those cases to civil. They need to push for the indictment or release now because there's nothing else the prosecutor can do as far as researching anything. We do need character witnesses for the R situation. I have to get the police report and the people who were involved in jumping her and see who else they may know that could testify about her character. In this climate, most attorneys are bad. That's just what it is, but we're going to push and hope we get this money up for the new attorney. I don't trust none of them. And yes, reading the warrants about Calvin's case and how he was acting as if he didn't know you, I find that weird as if you were a stranger to him. A blogger wrote on the site to the bloggers and my fellow people who believe some grand conspiracy untruthfulness during the interview was unveiled about Sonya was wrong. Roswell police was exposed. Roswell PD overstepped. And when they realized this was no ordinary person and that he may have the resources to fight back, they did a smear campaign.
So what she's trying to say is because he was surely struck. This is what he's been saying. This all happened to him because of who he's married to. Not this happened to me because of what I did. It's who I am married to. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, what damn affairs did Nesto have? Do you mean with the different women, Sonya? Muffin 218 said character has nothing to do with it, dummy. Yeah, what kind of character would somebody cannot testify that, oh no, he would never assault anyone in a sexual way. No, he would never do that. I mean, come on, really? The courts don't have time for this nonsense. Peppermint Patty said character witness. Everybody that Nesto knew he has a mess. Yes, because Dre let us know about the dog collars on the around the women's neck and the RV, and we all know just from listening to him that he loves to record everything. I could just imagine what all they found on those 11,000 phones.
Rolling out charges, including child P or something else, people are repulsed by to run off any support except real friends. Sonya and Dre acknowledge Nesto have been there for them when no one else did. Shirley knew the man she married was a womanizer, but they were in love. All victims were coerced with inducements or threats by Roswell. I know it sounds crazy if you have no experience working in criminal justice, but this is common and nothing Sonia's interview or recorded calls are contradictory prospectively speaking. Looking at Sonia's smooth non-verbal behavior during the interview, her explanations in the calls, I believe she was being truthful.
I want to know I want the name of the so-called blogger that she got this from. I want to know who said it. I want to know. I want to interview them. So who posted that? I never saw anybody post that. Jay Vickers says, right, a character witness will never outshine a victim. Time, frame, place, aka the facts of the grape. They weren't there. IS, you say Jay Vickers, you think posted this?
Hey, support for your innocent. Nesto, how are you feeling? I was under the weather. I called 3 attorneys, and I have to find a different one. Keep your head up, they say. So they play the jail calls. The phone
They say, what attorney? These random attorneys are saying, keep your head up. I don't know if she's saying that or if she's telling him to keep his head up, but either way, she's lying. She don't care if he keep his head up. Soul Power said that wanted Shirley's money for a lawyer. Yep.
conversation me and you had in July 11th after she said she wanted the divorce. And we were talking about being together. 30,000 views, only been out one day. OMG, it's not going away. People are too invested. You need to freeze the release of calls going forward. Love you. Working on
How is he? So he or his attorney is going to write a letter to freeze the phone calls, freeze the calls being released. How about stop talking on the phone, because it tells you are on a recorded line. Okay, you knew that calls were being leaked and you kept talking. How about instead of trying to get an attorney or somebody to freeze the calls, how about you just stop talking? Sean Hoover tried it and it didn't work. So here we are.
all the phone calls from your accounts. Also, I told the attorney to pull all phone records of everyone involved with all cases and family members to young girl to all conversations since the detective want to lie in court about people.
Okay, I'm sorry for stopping this, y'all. But I'm going to tell you this. If I'm a victim of a crime, how dare you want to pull my family members' information? My family ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, it's very interesting that she says this, and Sylvia has done a live where she pulled the records of the victim, the aunt, the mother. That is very interesting to me. Jay Vickers says tampering. This all sounds like tampering to me.
People being scared. It will show no threats were ever made and that all claims are false. Agreed. Good afternoon, my love. I don't even read the comments anymore. I don't go on those hateful sites. What else could they say at this point? I just care that you received fair attention and your innocence proven. Your freedom is what's important. These lies and exaggerated stories are adolescent. I hear that. I have the strength for us both. I'm holding it down, babe. The whole world isn't closed minded. There's an innocent podcast I found today. I reached out to him, 40,000 followers. Every day I'm on it. Love you. Give me people there to speak on their cases as well. I need to expose the issues. The blogger infamous Sylvia texted me and told me the date and time she was the one that was in court filming. She says she hopes you get a good outcome in court. It seems that way. I'm on the text with the blogger who was court with you. She said there's a good defense attorney who just won a murder case, and hopefully he's from the same office as Hannah. If so, you are going to call me and we'll call the office and you speak with Pamela to try and change attorneys because writing is slow. She's trying to help. I love you more. I heard the victim moved to New York.
She's trying to help. Upset. Miss Veronica said she wanted Miss Strawberry's money, but wanted to call the shots. She ain't got no money of her own. No. Obsessed with the mess said she's just wasting money on messages to talk about YouTube. Shay B says Sonya's dumb as rocks. And Jay Vickers said every day, aka every day equals every Monday.
Blogger told me the bloggers are investigating everything. Said your cases need to be dismissed. Out loud, nothing will be missed. Prosecutors lying in court about her being scared. She has a whole YouTube channel where she's singing and all kinds of stuff on it. The blogger says she sounds awful.
Who is this? Are they talking about? Who are they talking about? We know. Are they talking about the victim? Or are they talking about Hazel? What are they? Who's she talking about here? Who has a channel and she's singing and everything. So I guess because she's out in the open doing things, having a life, she's not really scared. Is that what she's trying to say?
Okay, I got it. The blogger told me Erica wrote the judge and that how she got out. If you remember anything about these situations with your cases, let me know. We are getting proof of your innocence, starting with the landlord, police report. She's going to see if she can interview the father. Help is coming. Plus phone records with your location on incident dates, everything in the light. They played the phone call June 7th when you had Dre call the wife twice. Okay, we're picking up the police report tomorrow.
I thought she said she doesn't go on those hateful sites. She considered phone calls from prison, I guess, to be a hateful site because they're releasing the calls. So, how is it that she heard those calls? Because she just said several sentences ago that she stays away from those sites. Um, okay, you said the young victim. So what if she's on YouTube? She can still be a victim of a crime and be on YouTube. I've been a victim of a couple of crimes. I'm on YouTube. What does that mean? Um, Muffin 218 said that Sylvia hunted down, okay, the victim. Miss Veronica said the victim, yes, and I has told her all that mess. The girl, the 19-year-old. And Shaby says, y'all think she'll drop a dime on IS? Throwing IS under the bus. I'm thinking she will just stand firm in her convictions. I don't think she would throw her under the bus, but Sylvia would certainly throw her under the bus.
Over by 285. Did you see the news where prosecutor Fanny authorized over $1 million in payment to her lover's law firm? It's going down in Fulton County. They are getting exposed, and your story will be one of many. Thank you, Trump. He's not done either. You know it's not your fault you are there. You broke no laws, and they are lying on you. So for your people to leave you or blame you for this is an issue. It's one thing if you knowingly was breaking the law, but you are a victim. I'm going to have my PI gather all information needed.
Yes, I remember she sent her those pictures. Sylvia did. Uh can somebody please tell me what crime he is a victim of? Please let me know in the chat if you know because I don't know of any. Shaby says Sylvia will sing like a bird and add a few lines. She sure would. Bible Lady says, as Shaby, I think she will drop a dime, especially if she thinks it means saving her man or her own arse. Mimi says stupidity. I don't think Sonya would drop a dime on anybody, but I do believe Sylvia will. I really do. Jay Vickers said a victim of failing to get away with theft. Yes, that's what he's a victim of, failing to get away to getting away with theft.
Your phone records will prove your innocence. The lease and payment history will prove Erica was the one behind all the issues, the eviction, the lying to you about her being legally allowed to practice law. The issues that are civil with the other females, I'm sending the information straight to the judge for dismissal on all counts.
She what? She said she not the attorney, not a paralegal in the attorney's office, but she, honey, she is sending a a motion to have this dismissed. She's sending it straight to the judge. Um, Mimi said, I think Sonya would drop a dime on any woman. Miss Veronica said he's a victim of her thinking she knows the law and she knows nothing. Jay Vickers said, behind the eviction. Bible Lady said, we know Silverback will drop a dime just like she would drop a banana peel. Shavy said, I think she would drop a dime. Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame said Sonya is going down and taking Sylvia and Nesto down with her because the information Sonya has to turn over to the grand jury will establish Nesto is still orchestrating criminal acts while in jail. That girl said Sonya don't have a choice. She must turn in the info. Jay Vickers says that rolled off her tongue like her demands would get him released in 10 minutes. Right. 10 minutes or less. I'm writing the judge and you will be home. Yes, Justin's mom, she said to the judge, she was writing a dismissal to the judge. She.
Yes, love. I have an interview with the blogger. She said the court staff watches her content. Keep thinking of all things regarding Erica and them.
That triggered a memory when I was watching Sylvia. She talked about how, all these people watch her channel. These people have better things to do than to sit up and watch her. Why would anybody involved with the YSL trial who've been in the trial all day? Why would they want to sit up and watch her channel of more of the YSL stuff? She was lying then and she's lying now. Just like she said her and Judge Manning were good friends. No, they weren't. Her and Judge Manning weren't no good friends. The only time she met Judge Manning is when she appeared before her with Dana J. And I do have that on my channel in case no one has seen it. Jay Vickers said, "You will be home for Christmas, love." That's that part.
I can't wait. She also said you will get bond on all cases. So call old boy now and just stay in contact. But I'm hoping for dismissals. Yes, we are going to set you free. #innocent. The bloggers are requesting the jail visit video calls. Not ending soon. I love you. I suck. Sorry. Call Dre. The call came out about you talking to me about his response to our charges. And bloggers looking for him to talk. Do not speak with grown woman vibes, real talk bougie, love lies and lace fronts, wisdom daughter, and Pam Esquire. All are against you.
Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said Judge Manning told Sylvia to keep her name out her mouth. I would too. Jay Vickers, Miss Veronica said at Jay Vickers, she forgot to say which Christmas. Oh, don't talk to grown woman vibes, love lies, and lace fronts, wisdom's daughter, or Pam Esquire. But Sonya, I thought you said Pam Esquire had hit you up. And she said she was gonna help you with Nesto's case. I thought that's what you had said. Soul Power says she's an entire nut.
Your son called in his feelings. I hung up on him. Do not call him. They need to cool down and YouTube on the calls. I love you. Focus on your freedom. Not explaining anything other than your proof of innocence. It's not their business. That's your personal life. I love you. I'm here for you. Be strong, please. I texted your bestie and explained your emotional space during that time and call. Not worried about Junior. You can't reason with unreasonable people. Question: did you use credit cards of yours in January 2019 or bank cards? Okay, cool. I haven't heard from your boy since I texted him. I did break it down about where you were emotionally. If he doesn't understand that, I can't worry about that. I'll get on this tomorrow along with your phone records. I'm calling my IT to get your records, and I will get your Bible.
Now she has an IT.
I'm sorry it took this long. You need it more today. Love you. Almost home? Spoke with the YSL attorney regarding your cases. I have to reach out to Daniel about some things tomorrow. Not talking about the internet with you anymore. I can handle things, but I don't want to add to your stress. Your health is important.
Right, Ray Della Lewis. She didn't she didn't realize that Bougie and Love Lies and Lace Fronts were both friends' channel. That is Miss Veronica said the sad part is she turned his people against him. Yes, she did. And Chaby said, you can't tell this man not to talk to his son. How about that? Don't talk to him. He needs to cool down. Now, I wonder, was this at the time that he told her she was messing with married men? Jay Vickers said he had cards with no money. Miss Boogie Down said, remember, Nesto told her to recruit Pam to her team when she was telling him what to wear on her YouTube debut. Yeah, right. Her recruiting. Okay.
Got the police report October 23rd, 2021. What is your nephew's name who was there with the girl who was jumped in 21? Listen, you can't worry about anything but you.
Oops.
Keep thinking about what you told Erica, how she knew your family info, all that. Krail suck. The investigator said via email he wanted your
Okay, I have friends, and they know my family and whatnot, but I don't like give personal information like dates of birth or whatever, unless I'm saying, hey, so and so is having a birthday, why don't you come over? So I mean, that's not going to fly. Miss Veronica says she got an investigator and an IT person. I want to be Sponytail when I grow up. Okay, yeah, she's got it like that. She's got all of the things.
niece to contact him, not me. So I forwarded the email to her. You weren't listening at the visit with him. Make sure you write everything down. Your niece Kalia called me and said it seems like the investigator is not open to her help. It's like they give no fucks about the situation, that you never mentioned your health issues with them at last visit. That Fulton County is who treats you medically, not Cobb where you're housed. She did not need them to discuss anything with her, just receive and read her emails to put light on case. She was heated. He asked for her address and she was wondering why, if you can't discuss things with her. She said he treated her like a suspect. He's coming to see you today, he told her. She
He treated the niece like a suspect. Why would attorney, if somebody calls and says they're his family member and they're trying to give information, why would the attorney treat them like a suspect? You have to ask yourself that question, Sonya. Jay Vickers says, how you have an investigator and an IT with no money. She's got an investigator, she's got an IT person, but she don't have money to put down for another retainer or money to bond him out. Go figure. Shaby said at Miss Veronica, sis got a whole firm. Let her tell it. Jay Vicker said he knew she was lying.
said he was playing games, it seemed. I guess he thought it was me. So I'm going to reach out to the attorney ex-prosecutor and find out some things. If you instruct your attorney to speak with your family, why are they interrogating her? And it's to help your case. You need to ask, why are they acting like you're guilty? You need to express your innocence to his ass. And if he can't represent you with that mindset, you need a team that will. This shit is Aggie. Your niece Kalia called me after she spoke with the investigator. She was heated. She said he'll be there to see you. Please make sure they get your medical records. They keep acting like you're not sick. Do you know?
Because he's not. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says when an attorney treats someone like a suspect, they get served with a grand jury subpoena.
Some girl did an interview. She has twins. You hired her right after she had them. She said some crazy things and kept mentioning Mrs. Jones. This shit is a circus. Do you feel better about your investigator representation? Does he seem to be helpful? So I'm going to write the feds who are investigating this county. Did he say he would get your Wells Fargo statements to prove you were living in California in January 2019? Did you tell him you didn't meet the girl until after July 2019? It will have Kalia send an email to the head in his office. You need to write the judge. Your legal defense team gives no fuss, maybe because you're Black or they are programmed to plea everyone out. Did you stress it's going to trial? The attorney said otherwise. You write the judge who heard your last hearing. I'm here for you. It's sad that everyone fell back completely.
Oh, wow. Why is it escaping me, the granddaughter's name? Hopefully it'll come to me because I know what it is, Jay Vickers. I just can't. It's escaping me at this moment. Justin's mom said Sonya is so dumb because on the jail visit, she was talking about she was the niece.
And left you out here. Their love for you should have been the reason to stand with you. And I know they're fucking with me because of my looks. Focus on freedom. I'm great. Slept all day. I need to get the authorization to you. I need your SSN. I'll be there Thursday. I'm getting advice from this guy in Texas.
Katie, you're right. Thank you, Katie.
Who was going through social media hate, how he turned it around and is making 10,000 monthly off YouTube. If we talk about war, Gaza, suicide, and COVID, they can't play it on YouTube. Hey, in the 961 case, you have a bond hearing at 1 p.m. with Judge Adams. A blogger did a 3-hour video last night going over your cases and showing all the issues, pointed out your innocence. Talked about the girl's history of scamming and lying. She broke that issue.
Does anybody know who this blogger was? Does anybody know? I never know who these people are she's talking about that are ringing the bell of freedom for him. I don't know who that blogger is. I really would like to know because I'd like to review that video.
Down. Comments in your favor. I told your investigator to watch video. I feel sick today, but happy a strong light on your cases. The comment said, Sonya kept saying that. She was right. Okay, it was a plea, any co-defendants. She's coming tomorrow to get approved and see you. Your investor spoke with her today in court. How are you feeling? Chin up. Love you. Yes, we good. The put a video out on Young Thug's cell getting searched on IG. Can't wait for the reset. He's on one. That whole office is shady and not doing their job. Yep, a lot have not been released, but they hear everything. They know the lies are coming out. The inconsistencies are showing with these warrants. The news story they ran lies. It's crazy how they think you were an easy mark because of your history. News 11 is reporting on this case when it's over. Body cam of the arrest and all. Chin up.
I'll stop right here. There's still more texts of her and her quote unquote legal help.
So I would like to know how that worked out for you. And do you, first of all, if he is found not guilty, do you really think the news is going to go back and do a story? They don't do that. They do their story and they move on. That girl says she is so bitter and hateful. She's bitter, hateful, spiteful, and like I said, a stalker. And this will be a case of fatal attraction if he does get out because she's just so she's just her. She's so her. So that is it. That is all that I wanted to share with you tonight. Um Soul Power said now she's writing the feds. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, at that girl, that subpoena is bitter and hateful too. I guess it's an old hen as well. So that is all we are going to be getting into tonight. Um I hope that you enjoyed this. I appreciate the super stickers, um, the member milestones. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate you being here. Um, and tomorrow, like I said, it's after dark. I will be on. I don't know about Native, but I will be on. And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is making yet again a request. She wants to see the walk away in slow motion again. Shaby said, I know Sonya's sister Tanya is dragging her tonight. Yes, I'm looking forward to tomorrow too. And I have something different that I want to try to get finished up tonight so that I can do it. Soul Power, she does swear she's a supermodel. Let me go over here and do this request that has been made by Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Let me go to phone calls from prison. You would think it would be oh no, I've been watching videos all day. Okay. Let me get it up. Uh you would think it would be right close up. We'll do it. We'll do it though. Um Good night, good morning, Miss Veronica. Soul Power said they're made up bloggers. Like I said, I want to see all of this. I want to see these videos and stuff that are talking in his favor and going all through the case. Oops. No, we don't want you talking. I want to see that. I want to see that stuff. If I find a video where somebody is defending him and saying all of the things are wrong, I will play it and react to it. That's what I would do. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said this is benefit. This is befitting for the walk away. Is Native all right? I noticed no wine down Wednesday. Yeah, he's okay. He was just taking a little break. I don't, like I said, I don't know if he'll be on tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully he will. Um, Jay Vickers, you said I need to pin it to my face. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Let me share the screen. Hey, Aaliyah TV. Okay. Hello, what you doing, YouTube? Okay, here we go.
This video visit between Ernesto and Sonya took place on December 31st, 2022. You will hear them talk about a variety of things.
We will look at Manny Mo and Jack in her okay. All right.
Come on. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Wait a minute, because I want to make okay. You better work, cover girl. You better work, cover girl. Put that face in your walk, head to toe. Let your whole body talk, cover girl. She doesn't. Ray Della Lewis said, "Y'all messy, and I'm here for it." This is your fault, Ray Della Lewis. Shay B. Look at Shay B. And walk. And walk. Dun, 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 and walk. What would be real cute? Boy, if there was a way I can AI remix this and have her doing a death drop when she gets to the door, I really would. I swear I would. One more time, and then we go get out of here.
You
Alright. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
You better work. Come girl. Lady boy. She's just a lady boy. Yes, Jay Vickers, a good death drop. Right there. She just turned around, did a spin, and just did a death drop, boy. I think, I don't know if it's this one or another one where he asks, was white shoes in style? He might have meant in season, but who knows with him? Cover girl. And walk. And walk. All right, y'all. We are getting out of here. Yeah, look at Nesto. He does not look interested. Ironing board. Yeah, she need to GoFundMe for an ironing board. So y'all got me acting up. We are gonna get out of here, and we will be here tomorrow at 10:30. I'm not sure about Station Head, but like I said, no matter what, I will be here. So until then, y'all have yourselves a good night. Have a wonderful Friday. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods for all they do. They do Soul Power said looking like My Little Pony. Good night, y'all, and see you tomorrow. Y'all are crazy.